Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm finna go walk there. So me and him can have a talk. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas.
You know what Legend gonna say.
What going on, people? What going on with you? What going on with your son? What going on with your son?
You said you know what Legend gonna say. What he gonna say, bro?
How everybody doing? How everybody doing in the world today? This your boy Get Ain't the Big Rasta Monster. I hope that y'all enjoying y'all beautiful awakening. And y'all ain't 2 days, even though I said today, it was today's. It was today's today. Don't be in one, but stay in it. If you in it to win it. Shout out to Missy B Awaken. Appreciate you for coming through. Y'all come on in, man. This is gonna be a good one. I want all the smoke. I really wanted to put a couple people name in the chat, but I ain't gonna do it. I hope they got the message and come through. Shout out to Nikki C. Shout out to everybody. You already know what to do, man. I'm gonna play a jam before we get started. Let the room build up. Shout out to Raul. I want smoke, man. We're gonna let people up, but if anybody come up and got a problem, want some smoke with Huey P, got a problem with anything that I talk about and anything that I'm finna prove today, y'all come on up with the smoke. All right. All right. Without that being anything else being said, we're gonna get to this to this jam by Samari Gold. I don't own the rights to this song, but I got the right to play what I want, and this is what I'm playing right now. You hear what I'm saying? So just vibe with me, y'all roll up y'all split, and let's get into it. Easy. All right, sis.
Watching the stove instead. Tell me something I don't know. With your farmer's policy first, home guaranteed
Pardon
replacement cost, this can be rebuilt no matter how much.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something. Farmer's policy first.
Hey, Willie bang bang, Willie bang bang, Willie bang bang, yeah. I work for Jah and not for men. Evil forces shall press upon me, but I am Samri, the one who walks with Jah in the eyes of His Majesty. Heart for a kingdom, God shall overcome. The truth shall raise up against that. They've tried hard and they failed, treading in the way of the Most High. Righteousness will prevail. They come with their guns and their armor, trying to break, I don't make it laugh. But I'm protected by the Father. I call him my master, cause a troop shall press upon him. I will prevail, for I am God. A troop shall press upon him. I will prevail, for I know God, yeah. The demons are racing on, but after a storm there is a calm. My brothers, please gather round, for the war is on its on, yeah. I watch them set their traps daily, but that has never failed me. I'm protected by His Majesty, who appears to hear and whom my eyes will see. That a troop shall press upon him. I will prevail, for I am God. A troop shall press upon him. I will not fear, for I know God, yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, Willie bang bang, Willie bang bang, Willie bang bang, yeah. The works is for Jah and not for men, I said. Just because of money, they would have set us free. But a man will never bow to their slavery.
Yes, Lord,
That's from the
J-Man.
power of
Hear
the
me.
Trinity. They can never keep
Yes,
the girl in
Lord.
captivity. Cause a true shall press upon you. I will prevail. For I am God. Yeah. A true shall praise upon you. I will not fear.
Yes, Lord.
For I know God, yeah. Hey, willy bang bang, willy bang bang, willy bang bang, yeah.
Shout out to Dojo, Damn Josh, Hear me, Lord. Tampa Haitian, Paxton, hear me. Yes, Lord. Islam, Mo, hear me.
Them try shut
Really?
the door, but just leave it open.
Rock. Hear me, Lord. Hello, see. Will all see, hear me. Hear me. I am. Yes, Lord. I am. One more jam and then we're going to get into it, y'all.
80,000 small businesses are covered with Next Insurance. Handymen, carpenters, DJs,
All right.
painters, landscapers, electricians, plumbers, Pilates instructors, pressure wash.
Y'all come on in the room. It's going to be a good one. Yes, Lord. Let me, we put this link out for anybody who want to come up and speak. Anybody who want to got smoke. Let's go.
In my mind, my meditation never weak.
Yes, Lord.
Still I am confident them can't stop I man from speed. And I am here to serve you.
Rasta.
And I am here to follow the emperor. And I am here to serve you. And I am here to follow the emperor.
Amen. Yes, Lord. Shout out to PR Corey. Yes, Lord.
With the faith in time, I know I can do it. Selfish desires will
Shout out to
make
Raul.
mind sing. Those who dwell in evil shall never prosper in it. Yeah. I am here to serve Jah. I am here to follow the emperor. I am here to serve Jah. I am here to follow the emperor.
I am not. Hear me. Yes, they do. And it's me, Candy, terrorist upon the word. Yes, Lord. Baruch.
In my struggles, I call upon His God. The foolish man looks down on the teachings of the emperor.
Yes, Lord.
I live my life pure cause I am a Rastaman. Don't you be the one do me so down the Savior's plan. I am an star. Be so Jah. I am here to serve Jah. I have an star. Be so Jah. I am here to serve Jah. I have an star. Be so Jah. I am here to serve Jah. I have an star. Be so Jah. I am here to serve Jah.
Shout out to Bronze Black Power King. 88K Dub 44. Cautious. Eric D. Big Kane 1. Hit it on. Y'all come on up. Calling out all smoke before I blows it out of my lungs. Hear me horns. Hear me. All right. What it do, family? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Give yourself a round of applause for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for coming all the time. J Ma, you get it. J Ma, you definitely get it. We won. We are one.
What?
To be the winner, you have to be the one that's winning, which is to be the one. Right? All right. Everyone in the world is just one. Everyone. That's why I say everyone. So like when I come to drop gems, I drop gems without having to get in the gym to work out. You know, we don't have to go inside nowhere. We already out. You know what I mean? Shout out to the guards, man. What's up to the owl, man? Raul, what's up with y'all bros, man?
Hey, bro. Shout out to you. Much respect. Much stuff that and everybody.
You kind of low, God.
But I'm just here. I'm listening. I'm gonna let you do your presentation. And then, I'm gonna come in because I'm coming a different way.
Okay, cool.
Yo,
Yeah.
kind of lagged out there.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Yo, how you feeling, man? Huey, how you feeling, bro?
I'm great, God. I can't complain, man. We here, right?
Oh yeah, all the time, man.
You know what I mean? We can't complain. We here. I just been around. I was out working earlier, you know what I'm saying, on the job, and I was listening to a couple of brothers' live streams, and it gave me the energy to come on with this energy. You know what I'm saying? And I just be looking at the messages that brothers are speaking, man, and I wonder why all the separation. You know what I mean? When you know self, why you separating yourself from self? You know what I mean? It's the craziest shit ever. It's like, we'll take the people out of one box and try to put them in another box, and then it seems like you the one calling shots, right? But you making the wrong shots, and you ain't making none of them. You taking the wrong shots, and you not making none of the shots that you taking. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like these niggas ain't got no game. You feel me? It's like this. It's like this, for instance, right? I'm saying I might even name drop. I should have put their names in the thing, but I just said I want all smoke figuring niggas who put my name in their mouth. You feel me? When they see me in their chats will come out. You feel me? Because you know what I'm about. You feel me? I'm always with smoke. So if you said something to me, I'm always with it. You feel me? But niggas be taking blind shots. You know how niggas be like Jay-Z do, shooting in the dark. You know what I mean? Sneak dissing type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Right? But then they'll separate the people by doing it, telling them that you either aboriginal or you either all of us was niggas. Ain't nobody out here but niggas. Like ain't no, you know what I mean? Like if they don't look like these niggas, they not a part of us. You know what I mean? Like the Africans
Yeah,
being part of us, and the Moors is it's all about Moors, and the Hebrews the same. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, until you realize that you the whole picture, y'all missing the whole picture. They missing the whole fucking shit. Period.
yeah, I noticed that a lot with, especially like with the African brothers who be solely upon just be African. You know,
Right.
like that's just basically you're just putting yourself in somebody else's shoes and just saying that you're better than them. And it's the same thing that they're doing to everybody else. So why is you even trying to portray that image to be some type of, you know
Can
what
I
I'm
say
trying to
something?
say?
Let me say something, right?
Exactly. The same way what the pros is doing with the Aboriginal movement or with the Moral
Mhm.
movement, root words. I ain't gonna say his name again, but you know, niggas
Any
like this.
movement.
Right?
Can you guys
Right.
hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Not
Niggas who
cool.
talk about they so good with etymology and be mad because you learn how to really speak broken English. You feel me? And then
Can I?
don't know how to use their terms or use their tongue right. You feel me? So they should take their
Can I
eyes
say?
out and watch their mouth, right?
Can I
Because
say
it's
something?
like, this is how
Um,
this is
I,
how this should be in the South, right? Right. This is how I deal with shit. I deal with shit for real with the spelling of it. So what I'm thinking about is, at the end of the day, I want to prove to all of these motherfuckers that the world is a body. I want
Of
to prove
course.
to everybody who don't know about flat Earth, globe Earth, or why it's flat in your face and why
can
your
I say
nose.
something, Yuri?
Yes,
Can I
girl, you
say
don't never
something?
have to ask to
All right.
speak, bro. You
So
know you get to speak,
I think
girl.
I think I think we're gonna have a hard time, in proving in proving the world like what the world really is. Cause you remember you were like, I think at the same time you come around with the mask, right? You had a saying that there is a war on the inside. Do you remember that?
Yes, Lord.
So this is what's going on. So we have to understand when we see a reality, right? That's exactly what it is the reaction. So the actuality is happening on the inside. So unless
Right.
we get the inside balance, is the
Fact.
same thing that's gonna be on the outside is the unbalance, the chaos. So what's happening, the brothers within themselves, is certain things they don't want to accept. Is certain things they're denying. And they could see it in their face, but they don't want to accept it. So because
Fact.
of that, they're not gonna accept us. They're not gonna see us. They're always gonna come with the snake dissing. But why I gotta say about that, if you gotta hide behind something to what I'm saying, to sneak this in me, is it really worth it? Because like in the first place, you already don't want to come out, and stand
Right.
up for what you or so called like throwing out there. So I don't think
Hmm.
it's worth it for me to like put my energy
Yep.
in
That's
it.
why I didn't. That's why I didn't put no names in it. And I just did a general topic about it because I ain't gonna put too much energy into it. I just want to talk about the fact that all of these movements is taking the same approach that the indoctrination and route. You
Yep.
feel
I'm
me?
I'm, I'm
Yep.
here with
They,
you.
they indoctrinating the mind. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying? They doctoring
Hmm.
on the mind. That's
With the hate. It's hate, bro. It's hate speech in a way.
it's exactly, bro. It's self hatred, bro. It's self hatred. They hate the way they self look like on the outside of they self, and you can't help but be looking at a reflection of it. You feel what I'm saying?
So let me say something to that right now, please. And this is something. This is a real story, and this is something that's happening right now in Haiti. Listen, in Haiti, or the Hades, whatever, but Haiti, Haiti, right? So let me tell you, we was in captivity, right? Like I'm not talking about slavery, how they said it in book and movies, whatever. No, we was in captivity. Like they come into our land, and start like
Talk about
taking
it. Talk
shit
about it,
and,
brother.
and, and start taking shit and start telling us like, and basically take over our shit, our being, right? So this is what we do. We call all listen, we call all the spirits, right? I'm talking about the spirit of the cosmos, and we unify amongst ourselves, and we create, right?
Talk about it.
We create a new entity or a new form of energy, right? To basically beat or to basically fight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever spirit that they came, because when we see people, you know, we think it's just people, but it's the spirit first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
the spirit that they come with, you know what I'm saying, is the rule, is what they're following. So we had to create one in order to, you know what I'm saying, to fight against what they
Combat
created.
that spirit.
So
Yeah.
when, yeah, fact. So when we did that, you know what I'm saying, that's how we end up won the war in 1804 and we get our independence. You know what I'm saying? But there was uh because of the interacting, right? There is another race that take form, and that, you understand, there is another mixed race that take form and the interaction. You got what I'm saying? So them losing that war, they use, you got what I'm saying, that mixed race because it's part of them. You got what I'm saying? So they use that race in order
Hey,
to
bro,
kill.
that's what we missing it at, God. Not to cut you off, but I think that's
Hmm.
what we missing it at, right? Because
Hmm.
we keep chasing the tails.
Go
You
ahead.
know what I mean? Where
Go
they
ahead.
where they got you running in the circle on the tails because it's the stories, right? It's like we lost the war there, we win there.
No, I ain't say we lost.
No, no,
I
no, no,
said
no.
did. I
No,
No,
said
he
I
just
did.
know.
We
saying the
never,
I'm
we
talking
never,
about
stories,
we
they.
never,
though.
we
That's what
never,
I'm
we
saying.
That's
never
the
They,
really.
when we get under the spell of they, right? This is what
let's
we
just put it
lose.
like this: history.
Listen, whatever we talking about his story, when we talking about history, right? It's the
Right,
stories.
that's what I'm saying.
It's still
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. The tales.
But you in
It's
this
the
part in
tales,
this
right?
part
It's his
in this part
tales.
but in this particular uh one, though, I'm talking about our story. We didn't really we really get his story, and we saw, and recently we starting to get some of our story, but really I'm giving the story of what really happened, not what they, not like the
No,
loser
what
telling the
I'm trying to
story.
say, bro. Check this out, Raul. What I'm
Right,
saying is, you trying to get a story. You trying to tell a story of really happened, what really happened, right?
right.
Right? Which is the you still trying to tell what story, right?
Yeah, the
So
reaction.
when I came in, bro, I said this is what we losing at because we chasing tails. That's
Facts.
still a tale of what you had to listen to what somebody told you, right? So when somebody tell you something, this is what make
But
you
no, no,
take.
no, but no, no, no. I ain't had to listen to that though. Matter of fact, you're right. I
You
had to
didn't have
listen
to
to that,
accept it, right? You didn't have to accept
not,
it
no. What
or
I'm saying
believe
is
it.
that, no. What I'm saying is that I had to listen to somebody, but that's why I also said it's still happening. So I witnessed it. You know, I live in Haiti, you know, for a long time, and I still go back and forth to Haiti, so I witness it. I can literally see. All right, that's what's going on. I could literally see what's causing the problem, like they told me. You know,
Right, which is I'm though. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of
facts.
the day, right? When you go there, you can see, I can see the problem, which is I'm. This is what I'm trying to
Right.
prove. This was my point of proving to everybody who trying to take themselves away from that place of I, right? What ain't nobody here but you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody but you. You feel what I'm saying? So outside of you, right? Right?
Yeah.
Everybody on the panel, when I said you, not only did you receive you, everybody outside of me said, oh, he talking about me because I said you.
Mm-hmm.
But man, you won't hear having a conversation, so they think that I'm directly talking to you, but I'm talking to all of yous, which is only one you, it's only one I. Everyone on the world is one. That's why I say everyone. Everyone is
Yeah.
just one.
That's 100.
Right? So no matter what they talking about the past, whatever happened, or what's gonna happen in the future, where they say they time traveling, we time traveling right now. We going through a period of time. We got space and time between us, which is time traveling. Our voice is traveling through the boundaries of the space in between us. So that's time traveling. But they don't want us to
Yeah.
look at it that way. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, right? Everybody out here is trying to separate. Oh, the Moors was the first ones. We was the first ones. The white man is the offspring. Pussy man this, pussy man that. You feel what I'm saying? What ain't nothing else here but you. Everybody was born at the center place and came through at their own time. So everybody is the alpha and omega at their own time.
But that's
Everybody,
the that but that's the separation right there. The fact that you come on your own time, you're trying to maintain your own You know what I'm saying? The fact that you come on your own, you're trying to maintain that, and that's what everybody trying to do. But we get lost as a collective because
Mhm.
let me say this, right? We all got arms, right? So all our arms is arms. We all got leg. We all got legs. So our legs is legs, right? So they gotta
Right.
maintain legs. You understand that? They gotta maintain what they are, and we kind of lose as a lost as a people with the interaction of like the left brain kind of like invade the right brain, or the right brain invade the left brain. Is really happening. Like the war that's happening on the inside is not just happening on the inside. It's really happening. Is really happening for real. Like I'm saying. So it's really caused that shit to happen on the outside.
I don't see the point into a separation when multiple people can get things done better than trying to just separate them in groups and then have war in between them and
Right.
distinction.
Right. Like they say that like this is my art another point, right? They say aboriginals was the original man here, right? Everybody was the original them though, right?
Right.
Aren't you the original you? You know what I mean? It's like
I'll say I'm the first kind of me. Yeah, I'm the first brand of me. Yeah,
right? You can't nobody do you better than you, right?
exactly.
Right? Which is you and I, bro. Ain't nobody else, can't nobody else do you better than you. So can't nobody do us better than us, bro. When we stand and when we act and we living, bro. We living. We giving power to deities or whatever else we thinking that's outside of us because we looking up the books. We under the spell of them saying that these was the great dog gods and him and Lord, the man said, right? And we sitting here right now looking at each other or walking around. Well, we talking through these telecommunications. So we ain't like right here where I'm at, ain't nobody here but me. You feel
So
me?
hey, let me say this. Let me ask you something. You ain't you great? Ain't you great though?
Say that one more time.
Ain't you great? Like
Ain't I'm great?
you're not great. Yeah.
I'm all,
Ain't
yes,
you?
I'm great.
Hey, okay. So let me say this. Though I consider this to be like the golden age, right? I think to me this is the future right now for us. I mean, for the babies that's coming. I think like 20 years from now or 30 years from now, if they get their hands on what we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, damn, we was ahead of our time. Like we saying certain what like we look back into certain people and say like, damn, these people was ahead of the time.
And it's a
So
fact. That's a
it,
fact what you said
it's
because we are the head. Our head is on our shoulders. We are time. Time is it. I'm it. Me. Me. Admit it. Time. So we are the head in time, which is he. He adding. You know what I mean?
right. So whether we chasing the tail,
Or
we're still chasing the head because he's only the
Mm.
now. You
it's
know,
on
like we
exactly.
divided into the
Which
head.
is the one.
He's
Which
only
is
the
the
now. We
one.
divided.
Which is the
He's only the
winner.
now. Yeah, he's only the one. Yeah, and we divided into the head, into the tail, or the left and the right, or the up and the down. So which it doesn't matter if we focus on either side. We still focus on that one. But what we're trying to say, what I think our spirit or our soul, you know what I'm saying, of the masses is trying to say, you know what I'm saying, is that we're trying to maintain, you know what I'm saying, like the universe, like we're trying to maintain the order of the universe because it's not an order. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying? You could go outside. You could even in your sleep. You feel like the order is not right. Something inside of you is not right, and you're trying to maintain that, like to make sure it is right. And I don't. I mean, to me,
But how
it's
can you
all
say
make
that? How
sense
can
that
you say that
something
when we
gotta be
have
done.
psychopaths and sociopaths running around here thinking what they're doing is okay? Because everyone has their truths, and everyone, no matter what you say, will always stick firm to what they believe or what they know. So no matter what you tell the
Now, I
person,
don't
everyone
think I
has
don't
their
think
truth.
everybody I don't think everybody think what they're doing is okay. I think they have a reason for what they're doing, but I don't think they feel like it's
Hey,
okay.
it's like
Like
this, bro.
certain people,
Everybody
let
on
me
the
ask you,
planet.
like certain people. Now let me just finish this and I'll pass it. Like certain people who sell drugs and they know that's not good, but they have a reason. They'll tell you, "Oh, I gotta feed my family," or they'll tell you, "Oh, I gotta do that or whatever." So they'll give
No,
you the reason why they're doing it, but that don't mean that they know it's
nah, bro. It's
okay.
like
If they
this.
do it
So
good,
we
though.
people
No,
we
it's like this, bro. It's like
yeah
this.
like it's
A
like we know
psychopath,
some.
right? A
Go ahead.
psychopath is just the path that you was on. It's a steady cycle, right? So the path, which is the road that was paved for you, right? Everybody is just running this recycle. They recycling, which is the path. So we are all on the psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
I say that. Oh, I say that every time too. We all crazy.
But you're right, right? You're right. But remember, we all witches. So which psychopath
Which is
path
all, man.
are
It's
you?
just one that's all, bro. When you say I am all, right? It's only one cycle.
But you but you though when you say that that's mental.
You know, everything is mental.
I ain't going. I mean,
See, that's what I
Everything
mean.
starts with a thought.
man, that's a
When
Everything
you
hard one to
start
starts
meaning,
with a
right?
thought.
say.
When you start meaning and start saying what you mean, it don't sound mean, but it might sound mean to somebody because they don't get what you mean. So it'd be like, damn, is you being mean, or is you being blunt, or is you being, was you smoking one, right? Did you smoke a blunt to be blunt, right? See, we separate all of this shit outside of ourselves, and all of it is a part of you. That's the point. This is the point of what I'm talking about. This is why I call for the smoke. You feel me?
But I don't think that's what I'm saying, you. When you say we do that, I don't think we do that. I think all I'm saying we trying to maintain. That's why when you look at your body, is your body, but you got your arm, you got your legs. They all gotta maintain part of you. They all gotta maintain what they are. Like if you had your left, if somebody come while you wake up, like and while you wake up, you went to sleep and you wake up, you see your left your left arm where your right arm supposed to be, you wouldn't function properly.
But if your
It's
arm
still your
leads
body.
though,
You
bro.
still have your
Yo,
legs
when
and
you
your
see
arm,
your left
but
arm, right?
because it's not in the right order.
Listen, before
But
somebody told you that your arms was left and right, you just was utilizing them. You didn't even
but
know that they was arms. What if they told
I
you that
know
they was
you.
your
I
legs
know.
and your
Listen,
feet,
but you hold
right?
on, you. Hold on, you. I know where you're going. Hold on, you. I know where you're going. But hear my point though. My point is that whether somebody call it, whether I call it my left arm or my left whatever, left or right or up, whatever I call it, you know what I'm talking about, and you know it got a position. You know it gotta be a certain way.
Right.
I
And
didn't
it's set.
choose to
It's
for
the
that to be
set.
okay. So what? Listen, hold on, right quick though. Hold on, right quick though. So what I'm saying now, if I went to sleep now and a doctor perform surgery on me, and when I wake up and my shit is not the way it's supposed to be, I'm saying that it's not gonna be right, and I'm gonna do anything in my power to try to get it the way it's supposed to be so I could function. And I'm saying this is what's happening to the world right now.
Hey, the more you talk, you be giving me more gems, right? Because you said some real shit, right? And I just
Good.
adding to what you're doing. I'm just saying, well, when you saying, but I'm just
Can
saying
y'all
other
hear me
words.
now?
You feel me? So like, yeah, we hear you, God. What's up with
Mm-hmm.
Great
Good.
Light?
Great light
Um,
to y'all.
Great Light, bro. So you said something about
Oh
set,
yeah, peace to
right?
the
You
God.
said something about a set, right? And how it's set, like the sun is set and it's set and it's set, right? But you got a set of
Hmm.
arms, right?
The
You got a
rise and
set of
set.
pants, you got a set of legs, you got a set of eyes, they set in your face, right? They setting right there. You got your ears, they set in there too, right? It's two of them, that's a set, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
one on both sides, that's a set, right?
Which is the
Now,
TV set.
Mm-hmm.
right now, all of these sets became tests. They was
To
test
have
subjects,
your worship set.
right? You know what I'm
The
saying? So
worship
like
TV setting.
exactly the TV set, you
Mm-hmm.
know, which is telling the vision, which is
Worship
your
in this.
eyes, which is the
Yeah,
set. They
the
telling
set.
your vision, which is set. So
Mm-hmm.
like if you knew everything was just sitting right in
Can I
front of
tell you
your
Set.
something
face,
right now, Yui?
say it again.
Yui, let me tell you something, right?
Setting is
You
like
see,
satin.
hey, Yui, let me tell you something, right? You see, imagine,
Hey,
hold
you
on,
breaking up a little bit,
imagine the
bro.
world. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All
go
right,
ahead.
so imagine the world, right? Imagine the world was perfect, right? I'm just saying, imagine it was perfect, right? Perfect. Imagine it was perfect, right?
Yeah.
And then you doing everything backwards. Niggas will think that you're crazy, right?
Education.
Because everything is going perfect, but you over here and you're doing everything like basically the way it's not supposed to go. And now come back to this world, right? That's unperfect. And you're doing everything perfect that how you're doing it, and niggas still think you're crazy.
It is going perfect though. When everybody see that everybody personal is going. They're having a personal effect, right? Which is being the person that the perfect. You know what I mean, right? Oh man, if they could see that everything comes back to you. You feel me? It's like the ricochet rabbit. Or you ever heard the shit what you say bounce off me and sticks to you?
Hmm.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Boomerang.
It's like
There's no real separation between us or anything that's in this
right,
world.
because we all here,
That's
right? Because we
that's why
all
we
right
can
here.
hear each other.
Because we can hear each other. So
Mm-hmm.
we all here. In life, we always here forever. This is a given. Everybody who here right now been here forever.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is people be listening, but they ain't hearing. That's why the separation.
They hearing ain't listening.
They listening, but they ain't hearing.
I mean, we can see it both ways. I ain't against you. I feel they not putting a list in. They don't have a list of things.
Right. They
I
don't
don't
hear
think
the
that's what
ring.
it is, though. I
They don't
think
hear the
just people.
rings
I
and
think
they
We
don't
hear
hear
what
it.
I
we
think
want to
people
hear.
just focus. I think people. I think people. Yeah, you're right. They would hear what they
We
want
hear
to
what
hear.
we
I
want
think
to
people
hear, and
just
we
focus
blame
on
each other for
one.
hearing it.
On people just
We,
tune in.
when we
Right. That's
start
why I say
talking
there's a
about butt,
listening. That's what I'm saying. They just
That's the
listen.
BUT,
They
thing.
not hearing.
BUT,
They not
then
hearing.
one person will hear the other butt. When we start talking about donkeys, another person might hear his woman or the baby pamper donkey. Um, we telling ourselves what we hearing.
Hey, Cherokee King
Yes.
Joshua. Yes, the
Yeah, D.
creator is one world, bro. It's only one world. The world is only one universe. The galaxy is only the galaxy. Like, you can call it a multi-universe, and it's only
Is
one.
one. Is only.
Like M
Is only
O
one and
T
many.
I. It
Is only
is like,
one and many.
bro.
Is only
He said
one.
this
Welcome
Is
to
only
creation
come
ain't
up.
one
just
and
one
many.
world.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Is
he
only
said the
one
creation
and
ain't
many.
just one world. That's what Cherokee King Joshua say in the chat. I'm gonna deal with the chat too. I ain't just gonna deal with us. I'm gonna deal with the chat as well because I really want them to come up with their little smoke. I know
Most
everybody
definitely.
got a lot to say. You feel what I'm saying? They just be in the chat and be
Now he's right. Now he's right, Yui.
don't be
He's
chatty
right.
patty.
The
It's
universe is
only
one and
one,
many. That's
bro.
why I keep saying
It's
it.
only one
Now
world, bro.
The world don't exist.
is one and many, Yui. Is one and many. It can't only be one. Is one and many.
Man, listen. Whatever you said is many, whatever, bro. Man is in it. Why? Because you said many, right? It's only one man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody on this thing is a body. Period. That's why I say everybody. Everybody got a body. It's a body. We all connected to this body. It's only one body. Now every
Mm-hmm.
one is everyone. Everyone is one body.
But
Yeah,
Yui,
get around it.
if you don't put
Get
if you
over
don't
it or get
Yui,
around it.
if you don't put it is on it is you
Drop. I don't
get
know
it
what's
that
going on
way.
with your
But
shit.
if you
Ain't
don't put it,
you in, bro?
let's say let me let
My bad. Go ahead,
you
Raul.
say my shit breaking up.
No, I'm talking to Drop.
You
Drop just
good,
came
What
bro?
I
up.
was saying is that you let's say you go to Mexico, right? Let's say you go to Mexico and you're trying to tell a Mexican something. You gotta put it in a way so you could get it. You could talk sign
Damn, you
language to
breaking
him,
up, bro.
or you could be you
I hear him.
Yeah, I
you
can
say
hear
I'm
him.
breaking up.
Y'all can hear him. Go ahead. Go ahead. It might be on my side. Y'all
I,
go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
you
Go
go to
ahead.
Mexico and you
I was
talk
say
to a Mexican.
I was
You
say
got to interpret it the way they got to. Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
saying that yeah, I was saying that if you go because let's say you speak all the languages, right? You speak all the languages in the world, and you try and you know all the answers in the world, and you went to Mexico, and you see a Mexican that need help with something and you're trying to help him, you're not going to speak a language, or you're not going to put it in a way that he don't get it, because you already know that you above him, because he's limited. He put himself in a limited space, and you realize that. So you have to put it in a way so you could get it. Be like, hey, bro, this is what you're doing. Do you get it? So if you're trying to help him outside of himself, he's not going to get the help, because he put himself in a certain way. You got what I'm saying?
All
So
right, cool.
you kind of have to get in the box and kind of him. That's what I'm saying.
I think
So you
we
say
put
I don't know
ourselves
if
in
that
the box.
makes sense,
We
but
put ourselves in the box when we got educated.
we put ourselves in a box when we think we better than someone.
definitely.
When we
And
got
so, and
educated,
I would
because
say
the sun
you have
gonna
to
rise,
understand,
right? The
and I would
sun gonna
and I
rise
would
Mm.
no
say
matter what
and
language you
Yeah,
talking. No
we.
matter what
It's not
language you
and I
even
would say
speak,
so much.
this.
It's not even so
the
much we put ourselves in the
water gonna
box.
Same
flow.
thing,
The
man.
The
cup
box
is empty and
got
full.
open.
No matter what
That's
language you
what that
speak,
hey that hey
No
hold
matter what language you speak, the
the
sun gonna
water
rise.
will flow.
hey
Yeah.
that's what
The
hey
sun
No
will
hold
matter.
rise,
hold on, Brad. Let me say
Yep.
which is
let
the
me say this
universal
right
Who
language.
quick.
let my
Let me say this
dog?
right quick. And the
The
word that
sun
he
drop.
said, and and the word that he said is educated, bro. The word that he said is educated. And
Hey,
most
I'm
of
in
us,
the
Yeah,
we don't
building.
choose to be educated. We was born in a system that we have to be
Somebody
educated.
background noise.
you didn't have to.
Hey, indigenous, mute your mic till you
You
talking, bro.
you didn't have to get educated.
Yes, we had to.
Yeah, you
Our
got a lot of background noise.
yes, we did. We
Doc,
was born in the matrix, man. We was born in the matrix.
Somebody told you was born in the
We
Matrix. Your
Right.
mom
So let's
told
use
you.
your
let's
analogy,
say
bro.
you
No,
sit
let's use your analogy.
on your
Let's use your
throne,
analogy.
man.
If we
If you
was in a
sit on your
perfect
throne,
world,
man, and
would
you
you have to be educated? If you was in a perfect world, would you have to be educated? Let's use your analogy of a perfect world. If you was in a perfect world, would you have
You
to be
already know
educated?
what you know, which is out of the educational system, right? Your system,
right,
hold on. Your
yeah,
system was inside of you, bro.
hell
And
no,
listen,
And,
listen,
and
hold on,
I'm
hold on,
not
wait,
trying
wait,
to
wait,
disagree.
hold on, wait, 1 second, bro.
I'm
Hold on, give me the mic.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Check this out. Your natural system was within inside of you. Everything that you needed to know how to function, to think,
damn, I can't
open
hear
your
him.
eyes, breathe, your natural system for you to be, or you weren't able to be here. Y'all think like you need to go get something else to go. Like you had to go before you went to school and had an educational system. You was already knowing everything. You knew what everything was. You knew what running was. You knew what the car was. You knew what driving was. You knew what motherfucking rolling was. You knew what stop, drop, roll was. You knew what fire was. You knew what motherfucking. I mean, like you knew all of this shit. And then you went to school and they told you to spell F-I. The fire was called Fire, and it's burnt and it's burning hot. You seen what you seen already. You already knew what it was before they told you. This is why you
mhm.
had your nose on your face. Everything that you knew was already on your face. That's why your nose is there, right? Nose. And if you see the E in it, this C. That's CSE, right? And then you got know, which you don't know or what you do know, NO. And then if you put it together, you got SONE, Sony, right? Or a song or a son.
And
You know
it
what I'm
depends
saying?
on what everybody else realizes.
It's in the center of your face, bro. It's in the center of your space. It's in the center
No,
of your skin.
Like that guy was
and I
saying though,
realize
being
that.
they
Eyes.
want to be
It's the
better.
thing to pick your
They
water.
want to be better at speaking this word "son" properly.
Right.
Mm,
When the
correct.
sun rising, period, whether it's soon or sun.
Right.
That's why I said I realized what a set.
We waiting on a magic spell. We waiting on somebody
Hell
to
yeah,
say
they
it
waiting on
to
it.
where we say we got it.
But look what the magic spell is, man. It's that Jesus shit, man. Since we gonna touch on it.
It's all of the above. Every letter is in the sight of Christ, right? Every letter.
Everything is the spell. It's all of it, right?
Hmm.
So you was under the spell. You came into the spell. You was under the spell of life,
Yeah. Why
right?
would you give yourself a painting and call it Jesus? Because ain't nobody pointed that painting and say that's Jesus. Ain't nobody pointed them paintings and said that's a white man. Not in my life. It's up to me to think that that's who they talking about.
The spell was everything underneath.
Yeah, which is understanding.
Understanding. You understand the
I told myself that's the white man on that painting, or that's Jesus on that painting. If I told myself that, right?
That part.
Okay.
That was
So
dope.
that's what I'm saying. They didn't point to it and say this is Jesus Christ here.
And they didn't say he a white man. We took the
That's what
dogma
the
in. That's
gatekeepers.
dope.
Now
I
you
like
can
how
get
you
to them
put that.
gatekeepers and
Yeah.
see them talking to you, filling your head up with stuff that you don't even know.
talking to you, talking to you, all of you,
Only
only you. There ain't
Martin
nobody,
Luther King was only talking to
nobody
you
knows but to you. Ain't
or
nobody
me.
talking but you. Ain't nobody listening
Malcolm
but
X was
you.
only talking to me.
Literally.
House niggas, field nigga talk,
The
right?
only
Like
verse.
where they infiltrate your mind, or your mind could get infiltrated because you think you comprehend.
But I must say something though. Can you hear
Hey,
me?
I'm thinking about
I must
investment.
say something though. The fact
Yeah,
that
go ahead.
the fact that we're talking about the spell is real, and if we want to talk about that, is it a choice to come under it? Uh, let me say this right. You would just said that you knew everything, like nobody had to tell you nothing. But as soon as you go to school, right? Then that's when you get educated.
Straight
Uh,
A's.
then that's when you become you get under the
But
spell.
you
But
start getting to butt.
let me say this about that though. Is that our
A butt
choice as a is
mentality.
let me say this though, is that our choice as a kid to
Yes.
go to school? Is
Yes.
that our choice as a school to go and to wanna learn about the
Yes,
world
that
and
was
we
our
get
choice.
misled?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
bro, because this is what I did, bro. I skipped school and did what I wanted to do. Guess what I did, bro? When I went to school, what I already knew, bro. I already knew what was going on, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
You told
I
yourself
already
one
knew
plus one is
like
two.
this,
Not your
bro.
mama,
Right.
not
I
your
told
teacher.
myself what two
You.
was. You
So
feel
let
me?
me
You
say this,
told
Yuri.
yourself what
So,
ABCs
so
is.
Yuri, let me say this. Another word, you said that somebody like you and somebody like let's say somebody else that go to school and they get straight A's and they went to college and get a good job, whatever the case maybe, and they're like 50s, they realize, man, that was some bullshit. And compared to you that realized that shit wasn't since high school, is that the only difference is that they took a long route, but
Listen,
we all
ain't nobody did
and
it
you
but
took.
me, right? Wasn't nobody doing it but me, bro. When you talking about whoever you was talking about was them, that's why I got EM in it, because it gotta have me in it,
Now I know
right?
that. I know that.
Now check this
But
out.
but
Now
I
look,
was talking about the if I, I
let
wasn't
me tell
talking
you
about
about the
that
A.
person though.
Listen,
But
I want
let me say
yeah,
this,
I
you
want
way
to
though.
answer the question
Let me
about
say
the A
let me
though.
say this,
Listen,
you way.
bro.
We gotta
Listen,
understand you way.
Blaming
hold
in
on,
the
no,
There
garden.
is
no,
let me say
listen, check
this.
it out.
Let me
All
say
right, I
go
want to
ahead.
Give
answer
over
Go
your
ahead.
power.
I
Go
want
ahead.
to answer you though, but I'm
Go
saying
ahead. Go ahead.
straight
Go ahead.
A's,
Go ahead.
right?
Give
Go
over
ahead.
Like
all your
like
power.
like Wayne was saying, we was getting straight ass, right? They was fucking around with us, fucking around with your
And we
time,
start
fucking
butting.
Yeah, that's
around
why I
with
said
your
you realized
mind,
that shit was
And then we
bullshit. You
start
realized it
butting
was
around.
bullshit.
But this, but that, but
Yeah,
the
I'll be
white
yeah.
back,
man,
fellas.
but
I'll be back.
black
We
people.
start
But
butting
we
it.
was here
Got
first. But this
some of us had the if factor, or what they would call the it factor. You know how they say some of the kids, you got it. That kid got it. He had the it factor, right?
mm,
Or the if, because he already knew he was it. So he would question everything already off the rip, because they like, man, if they talking about this, he got to be talking about me because I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Let
like,
me ask you. Let me ask you a question. You, what is the difference between that UEP right there, right? That's work, and a UEP that's spending that's live his whole life and he don't even know shit. He gotta come back and we do this shit over again. What is the difference between that UEP right there and the other UEP
ain't no
that's not
difference.
work?
You doing it all again, which I said, which is a psychopath, right? Your path keeps
Mm.
current again,
because you're
right?
against something.
It's like you know what they
You
told
do
you.
it again, you're
If
against.
you do one thing, shame on you. Second time, you know what I mean. Third time, your fault. It's like we go to work knowing that we going to work for this money. This money ain't really worth shit. It's full of
Third
shit.
time is a
You feel me?
ritual,
And we keep doing
is a
this
charm.
cycle, which is
Third
crazy.
time is a charm, which is a
You feel
ritual.
me? So exactly, which is the ritual. So we all think that we're gonna get rich, which is you all think you're
When
gonna
we
get
go to
rich
school three
without
times,
dealing with
we are
rituals,
performing that ritual and we are locked
without
in.
dealing with the rituals. You know what
Perform
I'm
it here
saying?
3 times, you
So it's
win.
like if you could stick to the rituals of what they got already planned for you, which is they giving
ABC,
your power
one, two,
to
three.
them life. You don't want to be the bright right. You don't want to be the bright light. You don't want to stay
Alright,
living
so
and walk around lame like you the only one.
Huey, let me ask you a question, Huey. Why is the water and not the air?
The
Why
air
is
is
the
water.
water? Because
The
they
water
said
is air.
it is your hair. Your hair is your air, which is her air, which is her air, right? Which is the
And that's
water.
water.
You feel me? And
I
it
mean, listen though, well,
Because you
they
educated.
what you say? Cause I'm educated.
I told y'all
Yeah,
about
because
like
your hands are wet right now.
right. It's like this, Wayne. Let me tell you like this, bro. I told him like this probably about 2 years ago. I told y'all how it's two sides of you. Check this out, y'all. I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna give y'all
Oh,
right.
now it's two side of me. It can't be that, Huey.
Check this out,
It's
y'all.
only one side of me.
It's two.
Listen,
It's
man.
your
Nah, it's one
adult.
side of me, man.
It's your
Okay, so
adult.
there's only
And then
one
it's
side of you,
you
right?
that was born.
So why is two side of me?
Bro, and you
Your
ain't gonna
adult, your worldly character.
don't listen because you educated, bro. You don't hear that it's two sides of you, bro. But the thing you
I hear you now, but I
Your
want to know
adult is
why.
your
Because
is your true alter.
the whole time I'm
And
trying to
you'll
say,
claim it.
okay, I'm trying to keep making. That's why I started with the left brain, the
Oh, this
left and the
brother here
right, the
got it.
all that. That's how it was started. But you said nah, it's no none of that. It's all one. So
it is. It is
okay,
all
But you
that's what
became
I'm
two.
saying then.
But you became two when you got educated and you became an adult.
It's the
AD
paradox.
means
It's the
two.
paradox, man. We
Listen to
can't
what I'm
choose to
saying.
focus on one side of the paradox. We
Can
gotta
you catch
focus
a bus? Can you
on the
catch a
paradox at
plane or
all
a
time.
boat? Can you
At
catch a
all time.
Greyhound or any vehicle to Haiti? Or you already in Haiti? Or
Say
can
that
you
again.
catch one to America? Right?
Say that
So
again,
to
bro.
me, due to you have that knowledge to do that, you are educated.
Bro, you gotta say that again, bro. I didn't hear you.
You like if you're not in Haiti and you in what they label as America, can you catch a vehicle, a boat, a bus, a plane to Haiti? And if you're in Haiti, can you do it in reverse? And what I'm saying, if you can do that, you know what I'm saying, you educated. Like you can get a paid a check and cash it, you educated.
Yeah, we know that.
So you an adult. So you have an adult. Not saying you are. You have an adult inside of you. You have an alter ego, which is ad alt, and ad means two. AD means two. To alt, adult. You have an alter ego called your adult, which is your worldly character. You're a strong man. You talk about it all the time, right? Well, I don't know how you don't see it.
Tell us about it, brother. Go ahead.
I
Tell us.
do, bro. I do see it though, and
which
that's
is
why
two, which is your
hold
other
on,
person.
bro. I do see that's why in the beginning, bro, I started by saying that I started with Haiti, and then I started with the invader. This your two right there.
Okay,
But
but that's what I'm
but
saying. So
we only took, go ahead,
your
bro.
adult know everything about Haiti. The child in
Right.
you know everything about the truth of the living word,
But
or however.
the thing about what I was saying though, you see, if there is two, right? Why can't they maintain what they are, right? Why can't the two maintain the what it is? Why do they
Because
have to
one can't
confuse
have
each
two
other at
masters.
times?
Like Jesus said, one can't have two masters, right? He will dishonor one and honor the other, right? So when you an adult, not pointing fingers or putting no one down or up, when you become that adult, your master becomes your dollar. The dollar become your master. And you can't have the most high, which is telling you call it skipping school.
That's a
I
fact.
think the most high inside of you is saying, I don't want to go. In an easy way of saying it, I don't want to go. Right? I don't know. So I think the
No.
most high is telling us the feeling of I don't want to work, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this to pay rent. I don't want to
No, the
do this,
Most
but
High,
I'm gonna go
the
ahead.
Most High. Hey, listen,
Listen,
I
listen
give
what
it
I'm
right back
saying.
to you. I'm gonna
Listen
give
what
it
I'm
right back
saying.
to you.
Listen,
I'm
no, I'm
listening for the
serious
last
though.
hour,
Listen,
bro. I'm listening.
this
Let me
is
say
serious because
something
that
right
is the
quick.
tree, and education is that tree in the center of the garden. It is.
Nigga, trash,
And
bro.
he telling us before we want to go in there, we
Still,
don't want to go in there.
Cool.
I don't know about most people, but I don't want
Great.
to go in there. I don't want to go there. Sometimes I do.
Great.
Most of the time I don't.
Great. Now here's what the
Which
Most
is the
High
most
been
high,
telling.
which is the Holy
Bro,
Spirit
man,
telling
shut
me,
up, bro.
bro, you always want to be my daddy, bro. Like, okay, daddy, I let you be my daddy because you love it. Yeah,
My
bro.
bad.
So I'm
Go
gonna go
ahead,
ahead
man.
and
But you is hogging
because
the mic,
you love
bro.
it so much that
I
okay,
saying you
daddy,
hogging the
yeah,
mic.
yes, boss. I mean, daddy, yes, daddy. Let me mute
Go
for you
ahead, man. Finish,
so you can be
man.
comfortable. Nah, daddy.
Regurgitate it. All right, now,
I
cool.
want you to feel good to be my daddy all your life.
Cool. I was talking to you though, so it was a one liner to you.
I'm gonna
It
show you how
seemed
much
like the
straight
most.
A's you get. I'm
All
gonna
right,
show you how
that's
much you
great.
like straight A's.
That's
I'm
great.
gonna show
Now
you.
look, now what it seemed like the Most High is saying, and can you agree with this, is fuck a job and all that shit. And we telling ourselves we gotta feed our family though. So once we sell our soul to that devil for that cash check, we turning our back on the Most High, just working anyway.
That's
Cause
what I
they
was saying.
Babylon. I know that's what you were saying. I said I was talking with
Which
you.
is
You the
your
one got
adult,
all weird, bro.
bro, because you
Look,
always
even
in my
my dog.
buttocks,
Look,
bro.
my
You
dog.
stay in my
My dog.
buttocks, bro.
Man, cuss him
I
out,
hear
shit
your
too.
voice. When I hear your voice, I just hear somebody wanting some butt cheeks. That's all I hear, bro.
This ain't, man. You weird, bro.
I know I'm weird, but I'm saying you were one of them brothers that chased me on my porch. If we
No,
stay in the
real
same
talk,
neighborhood, you
cuz.
be chasing me on porch. You one
I
of them
gotta
niggas.
figure
No,
it out.
I'll beat the dog shit out
You
you
see what I'm
acting like
saying?
that in
You
my
see what I'm
presence.
saying? You'll be
No,
one
I'm
of them
saying,
niggas
no, for
chasing me
real
on
though.
the
No,
porch. And
no,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
you
You
would have
love
to
butt,
beat me
bro.
up, bro. Listen, the way you
Bro, I
talking,
ain't did
listen.
nothing to you, but I
Man,
ain't did
listen,
nothing to
dummy.
you, but
Listen,
why
dummy.
you looking
In
at me
real
all the
time,
time, bro?
cuz, listen, man.
But damn, bro.
Listen, you
I mean,
dumbass
bro, I was
nigga.
born to
I'm
talk
saying in
stupid in your
real
life,
time, the
but
way you behave,
but
you would have
but
had to beat me up, or I would
but
have beat the
nah,
dog shit
I don't
out you,
want to.
because
I don't want no butt from you. I
it
don't want
wouldn't
to
have
touch on
just
you.
been cultured up.
I don't want to penetrate your
Bro,
face. I don't want to penetrate nothing
I
on
don't
you.
know, man.
I don't want to
I already
penetrate
know
you
what I
with
would have
nothing.
did, bro, and you would have had
I
to
don't want to
fuck my
chase you on
skinny
your
ass
porch.
up.
I
I'm
don't
just
want to
telling
chase
you,
you on the
cuz.
porch. I'm telling
You
you,
gonna
it's
have to.
fruitcake.
Say you have to chase me all the way on the porch,
Like
nigga.
a nigga
Fruitcake.
gonna run on the porch, nigga. I'm about
You
face,
feel what I'm
nigga.
saying?
Now
I'm gonna
look,
run on the porch to show you
man,
you
shut
love
your
butt.
stupid ass
I'm gonna
up.
show you
What's
you
gonna
love a
happen is
man's
I'd have
butt.
socked you,
I'm gonna
bro.
show you to your own face. I do it all the
And then you
time.
would have had to
I show
like
you.
really beat my skinny ass up or
No,
get
I
beat
won't.
the fuck up. We wouldn't keep having a conversation though.
I'm Tina Turner
All
behind the
right,
couch.
bro.
I'm Tina Turner behind the
Ask
couch,
anybody
and, I
that I
want you to
know in
feel
real
good.
life.
And
Man,
Ike
ask
Turner, I
anybody that
want
I
you
know
feeling
in
good.
real
I
life
want to
when I
eat cake.
tolerate somebody
I'm eating
doing
cake. I'm
weird shit
telling
to
you.
me
I'm gonna eat
across
cake
the
for you.
table and
I'm
we
gonna eat
playing
all
spades.
kind of cake and icing for you, bro,
I'll
and
be
keep
on
you
hot
happy.
spit in your
I'm
face,
eating the
bro.
damn
All
cake.
right,
Fuck that.
bro.
I'm
Okay.
eating
All
the
right.
cake so you can know
All right.
you hang with that nigga.
Eat the
Yo,
cake, bro.
I gotta take a
Okay,
break
so
Eat
real
get
the
out of my
cake,
quick.
butt
bro.
cheeks, nigga. Get out of
Hey,
my
eat
butt
the
tops.
cake.
You
The butt
always on
cheeks,
my butt,
buttocks,
nigga.
all
You
that weird
always in
gay
my
ass shit
butt.
you talking about,
That's
cuz.
what I'm saying. You found
Listen,
out how much
bro.
butt I got.
All
You
that
found out how
weird
much I
faggot
butt
ass
with you.
shit you
You
talking
found
about.
out what I
Listen,
got.
cuz.
You found out how much
Listen, man,
stinking
you
butt I
sounding
got
like
for
a
you.
fucking
You
faggot,
found
bro.
out how much. You see what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't give
You
a fuck
found out.
what you mean
You
by
knew you
what you
was looking
saying.
for it.
You
You knew
sound
what
like
you was
a
looking for.
fag, cuz.
You knew what you were looking for.
Man, bro.
Man,
I'ma say
man,
this. But
why is y'all
I'ma
talking like
go
All
this?
right,
ahead
I
and
quit.
say this to
I
you.
digress, bro, in my
I'm
rude words voice,
but
man.
sir
I
drop.
digress. Man, I digress.
So you can know I hand you butt all your life. B-U-T, not B-U-T-T. B-U-T, not B-U-T-T,
All
bro.
right, man.
But
All
I
right.
feel that you should get out of my
Man, I
way of
feel you
thinking
should
if
quit
you don't
talking
feel it.
about
Like,
faggot shit,
but
cuz.
bruh, listen, bruh. I don't
Bro,
want to keep giving you these butts, man. I don't want to keep butting with you. I'm
it don't
begging you.
sound good,
Like,
bro.
exactly. I'm gonna show you.
I mean, to the people, you sound like a real live, like
Like a
transgender or
man
something, cuz.
running to or from giving you butt. However y'all see it. Like however you see it, it's up to you.
I'm
It's
saying,
up to
I
you.
know you ain't really talking about buttocks and shit, like in a literal
B-U-T,
form.
B-U-T,
But the
B-U-T, not
people
BUTT.
listening, bro, and they think
We-
you like Like, why the fuck you always talk about
Yeah,
butt?
and I'm gonna prove
But
they
why
hear
is
what they
they
want to
thinking
hear.
like that though?
I'm gonna
Why
prove
is
that
they
you hear
thinking like
what you
that
want to
though?
hear. I'm gonna
Yo, that's
prove
crazy.
that you hear
I have
what
no
you want
idea.
to hear because you gave me your mind and I done jumped in
Bro,
there
I
and
was
put
trying to
butt
build with you. You took
and
it to
put
this point, bro. I
where I
tried
put
to
all kind of
interrupt
butt
and say
cheeks in
something you
your
was
head.
saying.
Like
Hold on,
I
man. Shut up,
placed
dummy.
butt
Shut your stupid
cheeks
ass
in
up.
your
I
head
tried
with
to
no
man,
problem.
shut your dumb
Like
ass
I
up.
placed them in there. Like
I
what they call it,
interrupted
rimming.
stupid
They
motherfucker,
call it
right?
rim. You
And
get your rims.
dealing
Hey,
with him,
sir,
but he's
drop.
so
Sir,
stupid and
drop.
hate me
Hey,
so
sir,
much.
drop, brother.
The
Hey, sir,
nigga
drop.
turned it into
I got
some
you.
weird ass shit.
Hey, sir, drop.
Bro,
why
cut
y'all,
your ass
Sir,
out,
drop.
bro.
I got you.
hey,
I'm a
I
why y'all
fucking
talking
apologize.
god and
about
you gonna
this?
silence yourself, nigga. Period.
Why y'all talking
Nigga
about
said
Fucking
Sir,
this?
drop. I
talking, nigga.
apologize, bro. I don't want no beef with you, brother. I
No, no,
apologize.
honestly, why y'all talking about this?
I'm trying to mute both of y'all real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm muting both of y'all. Having a great build. Y'all be making love on my show.
That
I'm
was
doing.
that was difficult to
I hate muting people, bro. We got 25 people
understand.
live, bro. I don't usually have that many people live. Shout out to everybody who's watching. And
You that's 1200.
but check
You
this out,
hide
though,
that
y'all.
shit
I
first.
want to say something. It was a couple gems that was being said during the activities if y'all was listening. Now, it might sound funny when I say it, and y'all gonna be mad because I'm giving butt cheeks um a plug like a gym. He said you was butting in with your cheeks,
Mm-hmm.
but most people didn't understand what he was saying. So what he said, it sounds like it's coming off in a way that sounds funny, which is joking or gay, because funny is what we call in the hood gay. Gay was happy, but we look at other people because they like the same gender when there was nothing but one man out here, period, right? And we called them what we would call bisexual or something else. You know what I'm saying? So we looking at it.
Yeah, I tried to
Wait.
funnily
Hold on.
look at it
Wait.
different.
1 second. I'm trying to make a point. This show is
So we're
about
gonna
men.
eat this.
All you can eat
We
buffet.
want
All
smoke
you
right
can.
now, so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to deliver the way so everybody can get it. I want y'all to get it. I want y'all to look up to me.
Hit him
I
with the cobra. Hit him with the cobra, man. Hit him with the
check
venom.
this out. I
All
actually
you
want
can
y'all to
eat
get it.
golden corral.
I tell y'all what it is, which is giving y'all. I want y'all to pass the class. Even when I'm rolling it up, I want you to pass the gas. All of that had ass in it. Ain't nobody mad at me. I was just talking about ass. And then I made a reference on it. I told you about it. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just our terminology, bro. Because like Wayne said, he always said we want to be gangster. We want to be G'd up in the hood. And then we didn't want to be educated. So we spoke Ebonics. And we made what you call my nigga a good thing. You know what I'm saying? We made bitches be my bitches, but then be mad, but bitches be calling you bitches. It's like, man, fuck you, nigga, but I fuck with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you want to go fuck a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I want to go fuck with my niggas, or I want to go fuck a bitch, or I want to go beat a nigga ass up, or I want to go beat some pussy up. It's like, what do niggas want to go do? It's like they want to put their whole, they want to put their finger in the boot hole too. It's
The
like,
nigga be like, I'm gonna slap your ass, nigga. I'm like, damn, nigga, what?
slap your ass, nigga. Slap your ass, nigga. It's
You
like,
can't get mad at them. You can't get mad.
you might not know what niggas is telling you when they in jail. They like going to jail where there's a lot of males. They don't want to be around no felines, or no females. They want to be around with a whole bunch of men. So they can goddamn look, try to get
Mm.
because outside, and
On
niggas
that
like the
porch.
same
Chase
thing
them on the
in the
porch.
pen. In the pen, you gotta utilize something that you call, which is your real self, which is,
Mm.
man, you gotta know how to work the
To me,
Gotta
this
tell them.
to me this
like
Gotta tell them,
y'all
this
man.
can
Let
do
it
it right.
go,
different,
bro.
man.
They ain't gonna
It's
music
like
them
this,
with.
right? Motherfuckers
past
talking all
He
past
chasing them.
anything else that I can't get no
Gotta
past
tell them.
is weird to me.
I know
But
we are wired
Yui, let me tell you though, Yui.
I was
But
wired. We are all wired, which is a wiring. The why,
Yui,
the
Your
why,
mind been
the
tapped.
wiring. The
but
why
You've
Yui,
is
been
you say
wired. You've been
your ring.
tapped.
Your why is your ring. Your wiring. Your ring was a wire. You were listen. This is why you was bringing when you had to be a ring, which is being ring, which is being ring, which you
Hmm.
had to reign supreme. You
The
wanted the
worship of
ring.
Baal.
You had to put you went to the altar to put a ring on your finger.
The
When you
worship
was
of Baal.
already altered, you know how you alter your mind, or you need an alternator.
Mm.
Hmm.
Alternator. I mean, to put a ring on my finger is gonna take a lot more than that.
Well, we talking about mental ring. He talking about a
I mean,
spiritual ring.
and that's why my jig so mad.
You know, a finger
Hey,
is a
but
member,
no,
so
the
you can
dealing
be a
with the
member of a group.
alternator though, that is deep though, Huey. That
Yeah.
alternator, that the
You can
alter
join a
ego,
group and become a member,
you
which
know,
is a finger.
like the predator, the terminator, that alternator, that alter ego that you have to, like if somebody breaking in your house, you could have been at peace, but you don't heard your door getting kicked and somebody running in. Now your alter ego kicks in. Now that peaceful man that was burning sage is raising a gauge. Even my dog barking on that one. That's a mic drop, girl. But go ahead.
But can I say something though?
Look,
Can I say something as we
listen,
speak
dog.
about
Listen,
the
dog. Let me tell
ego?
y'all another story. Listen to this.
Mm.
Y'all like
Hey,
stories,
can
right?
you hear me?
We were in the
Hmm.
dog scared book, right? But it
Who is
wasn't
that
a dog.
saying? Can
Dog,
you hear me?
dog is really a wolf, which is a canine, right? So the
Hmm.
canine is a wolf. A dog doesn't say dog, dog. It says wolf, and
Hmm.
the wolf doesn't fucking bark either. It howls. It's a owl. So the wolf is really an owl, right? It's an owl. The owl is not an owl. The owl is a who. Is a
Is a
who.
who.
It
It's a
sounds like
Hmm.
You,
Huey.
you speak
Cricket is a
about the
church.
alter ego, right? And our ego is the ego, right? Is the literal ego that's flying above everything, right? That's like oversee
Which
everything.
is the
You
ego.
know what I'm saying? So since we see,
Hmm.
yeah, this is the ego. Since it's flying above everything, and see everything, and intercept into everything.
And put
That's
everything in
why.
And sometimes
perspective.
you can have them come down for no reason.
Mhm. Since he see a
Hmm.
worm,
Due to you know how the eagle see, you know he can see you, so you don't have to be there, though you are there.
and then
And he'll always come down.
there you go.
He
Correct.
think he know what he see sometimes.
The only reason he swoop.
Hmm. He think he know what he see, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm listening.
Oh yeah.
Only reason you
Because
swoop
Jesus
is
said you be
because
vigilant as
you have
serpents, right?
your predator
You be watchful as serpents and innocent
or
as doves.
prey.
Damn, I thought I knew I was gonna get some smoke when I put all the aboriginals on here. They be talking about how
I hear.
I just knew I
I
was
heard you say
gonna
that.
I just it's like don't
I
It's
heard you say
easy.
that.
It was always
I'm gonna
easy.
tell like.
they don't want no
I'm gonna tell
smoke
like.
with God, boy. I swear they don't. They be like,
It
man,
was always easy, right?
it's easy.
When you sitting down there, that's how easy it is, right? Like,
Easy.
Hey Yui, when you over here, like man, I need somebody to do this for me, somebody to do that, and everybody denying you, and you realize, man, I gotta do this my goddamn self. This was happening. We're looking for the smoke, nigga. You the smoke, you
I
know.
know. That's why I be doing
It's
so
like,
much. That's why I blow so much smoke. Now check this out. It be like this, right? Now my phone ringing because I know all of my people around. That's why my phone been blowing up lately. It's crazy, right? Now check this out. It's like this, right? I see the same people who really be over here fucking with us. We got like
who?
21, but I say that's like 21 billion, a million. They never want to tell you your real numbers.
yeah,
I think nine
Hey,
people can
Huey.
come in now, or 10.
Yes, go ahead, God.
I think.
It's weird when you realize that you're not a vulture, but you're a vegan. What's the difference between that? Because
That
when you
moment,
vegan, you can't even get into the vulture lifestyle.
I think the only difference, like the brother is saying, is
that
educated.
that moment of birth is that moment when you leave. So if we was hanging out and you left to go catch the bus or something, that moment when you leave is that moment where people call death, which
That's
is you
what I'm
leaving, right?
saying. So are you vegan?
So am I vegan? Is that's a title? So do I just eat
Correct.
vegetables in
Because
a worldly
because
world?
we always go off of best time to eat chicken wings.
Well, what I'm saying, the vulture eats what's called death, right? The vulture eat what's dead. So what I'm
No, I'm
saying is,
asking, are you vegan?
do I just eat just vegetables? Is
or
what you
or
ask?
fruit? Or fruit? I
Fruits?
mean, fruit, vegetables. I mean,
Nah,
they
I
both
eat
look
things
good
with
to
fat on
me.
it. I eat meat with fat on it, if we can call it meat. My mama say if it ain't got no fat
Correct.
on it, she don't want it, right? Like,
No, that's what that's when we should start worrying.
say that again, brother. Say that again. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear your last
That's
part.
the bull, man.
You
I
said
heard
we should start.
me.
You broke up. You
Ain't
said
put
that's
no
when we should
laugh.
start. You say that's when
Point
we should
blank,
start
one
what?
liner, nigga. Why you playing?
I don't know. Maybe I should laugh with you because I don't know.
Hell yeah, if you know
I
how
tried to
dude
find
teach,
out what was
man, he
so
got a
funny.
different style, man. It's new to me. He'll say like one line, bro, and that shit be just dope as fuck, man. All right, go ahead, Yahweh. Go ahead and finish up, man. You got your
I didn't
show.
hear him. I was trying to get the joke, but I'm laughing with you just to fit in. I'm like,
You got it, dope.
yeah.
Or I'll take it. You
Somebody
gonna
got
let
some
me take it,
static
or
in the
you gonna
Well, like
background.
I
interrupt
was
me and
speaking
shit?
on the vulture. The
Okay,
vulture
there
eats the
you go.
dead,
There you go. You got it.
and one eats the dead, one become the vulture. So what I'm saying is, when you leave, like I was saying again, if we was chilling together, hanging out, talking to each other face to face, and you went around that corner, up the street, got on the vehicle, you just left, which is that what they call death. You just be left. You just be leave.
Okay,
But yeah,
cool.
he in line because in Creole, we don't say death, we say pass over or cross over. That's why we still call our ancestors or so called invoke because we can still
Hey,
call
you
them.
kind of loaded, boy.
It's the
Now
same moment. It's the
I
same
was saying
moment when
that
you're born, and
I
when you
was
do that,
saying
we
that I
call
was
death.
saying that I was saying that he's not lying about that leaving left is like is death because in Creole or in our culture in Haiti, when somebody died, we don't say they died, we say they pass over or cross over. That's why we still call them and talk to them because we know they're somewhere else, they're dwelling somewhere else.
Yes,
Yeah, that's just like Louisiana. It's a Passover.
Yep,
That's the word you miss.
which is holy scriptures, right?
yep.
But we never die. So what's the worry?
You, you hear me, Lord?
I'm here for a reason, bro, and I'm here to learn.
You mean if you want to call it learning, you already is.
So let's do it. I mean, a
You already
Passover
is.
is
Did you
correct.
learn to say? Did you learn to use your response? Like, did you learn that?
You asking me?
Maybe it was
Did
just
I
a chemical
learn?
reaction.
You already is. He
Did you
already was
learn to
saying it.
pay
No,
So
attention?
no,
you already
no,
know what fire
no,
is.
no. I'm
Now
gathering.
now I'm learning to think before I talk.
Yes,
Um,
because we could be
no,
talking
but
about
once
buttocks
you, but,
and not talking about buttocks, right? Like,
see, y'all get into that.
you hear what you want to hear. See, that's a spellcaster that know what they're doing, and they can
Yeah,
send a message through your senses, and you
the
think you hear it,
broadcast,
and it can take over your mind if you ain't aware of it.
the
Exactly.
broadcast.
hmm That frequency will get mixed.
Oh yeah,
Now you in tune with something that you didn't even want to be in tune with. But
But you think you
you
hear
ain't
it.
know.
You
yeah.
think
Yeah,
you heard
I
this
mean, you
shit. You
wanna
think
be there.
you
but
think you
you
hear
do
what you
hear it
hear,
though.
right? Like,
But you do hear it when the frequency
Your,
get
your,
you
crossed.
told
your tongue
yourself
is the
you heard
best
it. You
thing that
telling
you ever
yourself you
had
hear it.
to
I ain't
get
tell
to
you
the
how to talk
situation.
English. I didn't teach you English. I can say what I want to say. It's up to you what you hear.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you right,
And
and that's why I said the talks is the best thing you could ever do since getting into the situation.
Yeah, think before we speak it, right? Cause who knows what somebody said, bro?
Was it mean to you, or was it just what I said? You know.
Yeah,
So
he said he gonna smack his ass, right? Who knows?
The English
I
language is
never
so
said that.
complicated,
No,
bro.
what
We
I'm
gotta
saying
ask
is
people to share it.
what I'm saying is the
Shout out to the guy,
understanding
powerful,
of everything that you get into.
Aboriginal TV.
Make it better for the reason.
Appreciate you, God. Shout out to the real God. But
We
yeah,
telling ourselves what we think we hear.
it's like this, y'all. Check this out, right? Damn, what the fuck going on? All right, cool.
We hear you, Jay.
Check this
Somebody can
out.
infiltrate your
Shout out to
mind.
Ad TV for sharing the link. Sir Drop for sharing the link. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to come on over here with that smoke, man.
Yeah,
All
like
y'all
and share this shit,
y'all
man.
come on up here,
Somebody
bro.
can infiltrate your mind. You thinking you know what you hear.
Everybody don't think that we are one. I want all the smoke. If you don't know that you are the center of it all, and you know that all this going to north, if you didn't know that you were the true north, if you don't know that you are this body that you call earth or what you stand in, you don't live inside yourself. I want all of the smoke. If you don't know what you look like or what a body look like, a body look like different things. It's one thing that you can prove out here. I tell y'all again when I'm doing body, right? I want a body globe earth and flat earth. I could play a basketball with it. Or all kind of dirt or football. It's all kind of balls.
You know, we
It's
have
many balls
background.
out of space, right? They got many balls out of space, right? They put all these different, right?
Actually, that's my problem. I think too many people too infatuated with them.
This I know they infatuated balls. This is
The
because
worship of Baal, the worship of Baal.
Mm-hmm.
you know
It's in your holy scriptures, right? Already.
it's like right the script,
No,
all the scripts,
it's too many
all the
balls that
scriptures,
too many people worried about. Why you worried about why you
all
worried about they balls?
of the scriptures.
Like why is them
I can
balls?
say
Hey, Huey, you
I can
real
say
low,
why.
Huey.
Because when you're
You
playing
real
on the
low,
garden, you're
Huey.
giving over your pencil, you're giving over your pen, and you can be sealed. Pencil, right? You can be sealed when the person might like to juggle balls. You don't know, do you?
Literally, they ain't gonna get it.
Now we can hear
At
you, Huey.
at
You
that
was kind of
point,
low when you
at
was
that
talking.
point,
You can't hear me? I think
That
I
was a mic drop. That's
think
why he dropped the mic. That was dope.
A
The
person can
bull
take your mind.
literally,
You think you know what you hear.
the bull never dropped the mic. He
I'm
dropped that
trying to
bitch like, now go
laugh.
ahead, fellas. Y'all go ahead, young men.
No, man, but actually, hey, Sergio, I'm gonna ask him like, what's the infatuation with the balls?
They're in a sack.
Hey,
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 I'm
hey,
telling
hey,
you,
hey,
bro.
I don't
hey,
see why
I'm gonna
hey,
people
try
that
to
that,
tell
hey,
you.
that,
I ain't
that
gonna lie
disagree with us
to
don't
you. I
come
ain't
up
gonna
with
lie
I'm gonna
to
something.
you.
try.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
lie to
try.
you. I ain't gonna
I'm gonna
lie to
try to
you.
tell you.
I,
I ain't gonna tell
you
you no
know,
lie.
I'm gonna
you not
try to tell
Dexter.
you.
Like, what's your name? You not Dexter. What's your name?
Ball juggler.
I be on Huey. I be on Huey channel a lot. Say what?
You
I
say
ain't catch
what's
What's
my
your
that.
type?
name, bro?
I'm ball juggler. I'm ball juggler.
he plays soccer, bro.
Nigga, like I can care less.
He plays basketball, bro. He plays
Actually,
You
basketball.
actually,
asked me.
that, actually, that,
You asked me
that
though.
bothers me. No, yeah, you're right. I hear what I want to hear. I ain't want to hear that. Nigga, fam, I mean, but if I wanted to hear that, I probably would
You asked me for my
have.
title, bruh.
Let's get serious. Yeah,
You
like what's your like? Nigga, I'm indigenous.
before Abraham was, I am, bruh. Before Aboriginal was, I am.
Bro,
see,
You
if you know
feel
who
me?
you
see,
are,
hey,
bro,
I
if
remember
you
you
know who you
saying that
are,
And yeah,
before.
if you know
No,
who
Uh,
you are, then
I
you
just
know
want
who
to
he
get your
is.
screen name, bro.
If you know who you are, then you
We,
know who he is.
we can link up later. I ain't care
y'all
about all
niggas
that
is
like silly
crazy.
stuff.
You heard me, bro? If you know who you are, then you know who he is.
she telling you the truth. I tell her all the time. Hey,
Oh, that was
hey,
her. That's a
I mean, I tell
never
her about
mind.
ball juggling all the time, right? Like, so, um, You hear what you want
Yeah,
to
she
hear. I'm
right.
telling
She
you.
right.
I'm
Cell
trying to
council.
tell you. You
No,
hear
no,
what
but
you
see,
want to
but
hear.
yeah, I'm
Hey,
listening, but I'm listening. Like I don't mess with. I don't get down with dudes like that.
hey, bro, I feel you. That's how I make sure you don't get down with it. I make sure. Listen, bro,
What does?
please try, please let
What?
me try to explain this part, right? And due to you, because this
Let's
reminds me of my
do it.
ex-wife. I'm not trying to put no one down or up, right? Just let me try to explain. Act like
Right
my
here.
ex-wife, and she gonna tell me her strengths and her weakness, right? She gonna tell me I don't like being around niggas like you, right? That's to my face. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna make sure she see what she see all her fucking life.
So you
So she
heard that?
so she can make sure she never be around me. So what I'm saying is she told me her strength and her weakness at one time, right? Like,
So,
um,
so, so, so that made
so
me look like a faggot or something. Like,
no,
now
it
let's
make it
talk.
look like you. It make it look like I wouldn't have got involved unless you know that nigga Fleece
Yeah,
Johnson.
not even
Um,
close. Like
unless
I'm
you know that
straight to
nigga
hit.
Fleece Johnson and you want to know Fleece Johnson, I don't know why you over there, bro. Like I don't know, but hey, but since you over there, I want to make sure you stay over there. I'm gonna show you how
Yeah. Okay.
spellcasting work.
Oh,
You
okay.
feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Of course.
I'm gonna show you. So Drop should have told you something because he always stayed over there. He always been chasing my buttocks.
Search my dog. Like, but
Easy.
being
He your
search
dog.
I'm
Y'all
talking in the
fucks with each other,
background.
huh?
But we
Y'all
good.
fucks with each other.
I
That's your
mean,
man's,
when I'm on the panel and
huh?
like
That's
I
your
said,
man's. You fucks with him. Okay,
we
I feel you,
agree.
bro. I'm with you, bro. I'm not against you, bro. I'm not against you. I got your back. E-
You hear what I
Um,
said?
I'm hard on people mind. I get hard on people mind. They
Man, we
can't
don't
get me
fuck
off.
with each other on the
Um,
background, but on the panel,
what's this, love?
I agree with
Huh?
them to the utmost.
I get hard on people mind. They can't get me off, bro. Literally.
What? What? What?
People have me
Like I
hard on
didn't
their
catch
mind.
that
Like,
one.
you know how we be having, not you. I might have had to pay the
Yeah,
rent.
I know that he just, I know that he, bro.
I might have it on my mind paying that rent hard, bro. It's on my
But I
mind
ain't
real
even
hard. I
trying to
can't get
catch
it off,
that.
right? Like
Yeah,
I
I
can't
can't
that,
get
catch.
that rent on my
Man,
mind. Like
I thought about like looking outside, but I ain't catch that. Somebody you get
I
hard.
wouldn't be over there.
you
I
catch
don't
it,
know
but
though,
I know
but
you catch
But
it.
but
I
I
don't
know how you
know.
go though. I know how
I
you
wouldn't even be
go,
over there,
and that's why I'm
and I
not
want to make
trying
sure
to.
you never be over
Hey, that was hard right there.
And believe
Y'all
me,
heard
I never would try.
I
there.
can't
I
even
feel
say
you.
it no more. I don't even like talking no more. Listen, I can't even say things is hard no more. I can't say it's tight either. It's like, man, you like, right? It's like,
Yeah, man, Huey, my dog. Like me and Huey been like talking for
I got a minute in this.
like 5 years. Like
mm,
he know exactly what time it is.
don't put me in y'all shit.
Well, I never even worried about nothing like that.
No, bro. Mm, man, I ain't it. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. That's all you. You people right there, bro.
But what I'm saying is like that was outside of my boundary.
I am all woman. I like women.
What are
I
you
am a
talking
woman
about?
Hey,
responsible.
bro, I told this
No,
one story
no,
about the
no,
clown,
no,
bro.
man. Chill out,
The
chill out, chill out,
the,
chill
the
out, chill
clown,
out.
he got
Huey
a
was
job at the
talking. Wasn't
carnival.
Huey talking?
I'm inside
The
of a woman.
the clown got a job at the carnival. He juggle balls, right? And when he crossed the street and juggle
Wasn't
balls,
Huey talking? And he didn't say nothing about that.
yeah, never mind.
Yeah, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, straight up. Like man, I ain't
I
even trying to even get close.
a
I don't
man
know,
could
bro.
take
I'm
your
just thinking
a man
out loud.
could
Oh
take
my
your mind and
goodness.
have you gossiping on the
No,
porch by
I
yourself or
thought.
with others.
I heard you.
Um,
I heard you talk about that the other day. But dude, don't
man,
even face that this way.
bruh, listen, it's just like my ex-wife, and when I see her inside of him, I can see. I'm not
See.
playing.
And
I'm
I heard,
serious. Like I'm
no,
serious.
but I knew what you did then. Don't
I
even
don't know.
start that.
Hmm, what you mean?
Don't even start. Don't even get into that even thought pattern.
Which one? People
The
hear
way
just
you
want to hear.
did it the other
Mm.
day, like you like, oh, well, I'm gonna turn it this way, but I'm gonna make you think that you didn't think that before
No,
that.
I was serious, dog. I was serious with you. I ain't playing with you. I'm serious. But I'm lame. It's hard to hear lame. I'm telling you, you know the rules of the street.
Hey,
Um,
bro, you know how to
You say
juggle,
what?
bro?
You say it's lame. It's hard to hear lame, nigga. I'm the
it's
realest
hard to hear.
that did it and got
No,
away
I ain't
with it.
saying you. No, no, listen, I ain't saying you. I'm lame. Me, I'm number one lame nigga on earth, right? Like, and it's hard to
I
hear a
ain't
lame nigga.
saying
It
you
is.
lame.
I am. No,
I
no,
ain't
not
saying you
you.
were.
No, not you saying it. I'm
But see,
saying it.
no, but you
Um,
taking away from to put it there.
no,
So
man, I'm just pointing out why you ain't gonna hear a
man,
word I'm
I
saying in
know
the first
where it
place.
goes.
I'm
No,
just
no,
pointing
I
out
just know how it goes.
why you ain't gonna hear a word I'm saying in the first place. Cause I'm
Because you
lame.
gonna take away
Um,
from yourself, and you gonna take away from yourself and put it on me.
well, actually,
You say
I
you
may
say
I
I'm the
respond.
lamest.
No, I'm lame. I'm the most lamest nigga on earth. It's me. I'm telling you.
See, no, but see, I know where I know where that goes.
No, I'm not lying.
You
Like,
taking away
but I'm
from
not.
yourself.
So
Come on, man. Like, but I
bro,
get
bro.
tired of these
Hey, bro.
distractional artists.
Man, you won't
Hey,
even let
bro.
me
So due
explain, bro.
to
I'm
you
so lame. You
thinking,
won't even watch. I'm just sit back and watch. Just watch, y'all. He gonna talk
so
his head off.
because you know what you're thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Who is it? The boy? Who is this?
Nah, I was trying to throw the ball juggler a bone. You was talking to the
No,
ball
no,
juggler, you know.
What's your name again?
This is a friend of the ball juggler.
Raul.
Yeah, yeah, facts. This is what I said.
I know y'all voices, dog. Like, what's good? You know who I am too.
Right,
I try
yeah,
not to.
and
Yeah,
business. I
what's
think
good, dog?
Hey,
I'm here.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
here.
What's
all right,
good,
respect
dog?
the shit out of
check it out,
y'all,
check it
bro.
out.
This shit
Hey,
funny as
hey,
hell.
hey, hey, I
Hey,
fuck with
hold on,
y'all
hold on.
though, but I fuck with y'all though.
Wait a minute, wait a minute,
I
wait a minute,
mean,
wait a minute. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. 1 second coming. 1 second is coming. The second is coming. Hold on, just wait. Hold on. Just wait 1 second. Just wait.
I ain't talk junk about him. Not
Oh, just wait
until
on
he
it.
talk
Wait
junk
on it.
about me.
The second that I told you
I
the wait is
don't
coming. Hold on, I'm a waiter, bro. I'm
distract
trying to serve
or
something.
talk lame.
Hey man, I'm a waiter. I'm trying to serve something. What you hungry? Are you trying to get fed? Would you like a feeding? Come here.
My boy is a 1 second waiter, bro. You ain't got time to wait.
Listen, I want to ask y'all a question.
Study of human.
You talking to me?
Listen,
The
man, I
study
You
am
of
me.
asking me, am I
humans.
hungry?
Listen, bro,
Man.
I am
Man, if
me.
I was hungry, if
Hey man,
you
this man,
you talking to me
bro. Man,
before I
listen. Hey man,
respond,
Bro, why
hey
do
man.
you wanna hung?
before
Why do you wanna hung me,
before
bro?
I respond.
Why do you wanna
No,
hung me?
you're my dog.
Hey
I
bro,
want
I'm
to yo.
hey bro. Hey
Bro,
bro.
all my boys say he just wanted to fed you whatever you wanted, but he ain't say nothing about hungry, bro.
Hey, bro, y'all
Hey
ever
bro.
heard of them fighter pilot games, bro? You know how when
No,
they
I'm
shoot
talking
that
to you.
rocket at you,
I ain't
you
say
Mr.
drop some
Reed,
well
chaff.
you would
You drop
say
you drop
I'm talking to
chaff
you.
down, right? Like
Mr. Reed ain't do nothing to you.
you sprinkle that chaff and it'll throw that missile off, bro. Like, oh, those people know what I'm talking about.
He asked me was I hungry.
You know,
Nigga,
and
no, I'm talking to you, nigga.
the dog
Are
fights
you
with the
hungry?
planes and the jets, right? And
Nigga,
they'll shoot a
I eat
missile.
what I want to when I
They'll
do.
shoot a missile at the other one, and he'll sprinkle some chaff. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but he'll sprinkle chaff to throw the missile off. Like, man, I'm telling you, a person can take your mind when you think you know
I
what you do.
forgot your
I'm
what
telling
was
you.
your name?
Um,
What was your name? No, you like huge. I
Bro,
think
I'm
it said.
telling you, man, a person can take your mind. Bro, you ever
Y'all
heard of house
niggas
niggas
is
feel
What's
niggas,
your
bro? You
schizophrenic,
ever
name
man.
though?
I'm
What's your
done,
you
name
ever
bro.
though?
heard of house niggas feel niggas before?
Everybody
No,
on this
no. I'm
panel.
asking you. Actually, you don't do
Hey,
like I know
hey,
everybody
bruh,
you. I know
bruh,
the boy. I know all HOTC.
hey, bruh.
They,
You
I
ever heard
think
of
they say
house
you
niggas
Huey.
feel niggas before, bruh?
Huey God.
Hey, 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 bruh.
Huey.
You ever heard of house niggas feel niggas, bruh? You ever heard of that, bruh?
No, remember
Even
your
my
name,
dog
dog.
barking, bro.
No,
I'm trying to tell
man,
you.
I'm on here though. You the only one that I don't know. So tell me.
Bruh, You ever heard of house niggas feel niggas before, bruh?
That shit is
You gonna treat me like
That
my done, You
hurt.
gonna treat me like my
Out, out,
done,
out, man.
No, bruh. I'm just trying to
I mean,
build with you, bruh.
I'm
I'm
here.
trying to,
I just can't remember your name.
I'm trying to build with you, bruh. You ever heard of house niggas feel niggas before on the city bus? I have.
I'm never, I was
that
nigga.
house nigga
I
feel
never would
nigga
have
this
been.
shit.
I never could have even. Man, I never could have even thought of y'all nigga. Nigga, I would didn't feel.
I feel you, bruh. I feel you.
That's why I'm asking
Huey
you,
over
what's
there
your
dying.
name? He probably
So
Um,
you
is, but
I
I mean, hey
like
bro,
I'm
so
I
when
asking
you
think
you, I'm
Huey
asking,
got
asking
it.
you your name, but
Hey,
you
you
the
see the
only
blue spot? You see the
HOTC.
blue?
Man,
You see
hey
the
man,
blue?
man,
indigenous,
man. You
You
know
see
what?
the
hey
I'm
blue
indigenous,
gonna I'm gonna
avatar?
ask Dojo. What's your
hey
name?
You
I'm
see
gonna
the
indigenous,
ask
blue?
Dojo.
You
indigenous.
see
Let
the
me
blue
throw you a
avatar?
bone.
It got my title under my avatar. The blue
Hey,
avatar beside
indigenous,
Huey.
indigenous. Let me throw you a
I ain't
bone.
look at I
So
ain't looking at the
hey,
phone.
I'm.
indigenous,
But if you would like for me to
indigenous.
pronounce it for you, I would love to. I would love to pronounce it.
Hey,
I
indigenous. Let
really
me throw you a
would
bone.
love to.
Yo, you asking for his name, so he think you're asking for his title. So
Yeah.
his title is right there. So you saying you don't want to accept that for his title, or you don't know how to pronounce it? You want him to pronounce it for you?
No, the hour. It was the night hour or the day hour.
Ball juggler.
Nigga, I'm from Iowa. I'm blood daddy. Nigga,
Y'all
I
niggas
never,
is insane, bro.
Hey man, hold on. Wait.
yeah, no, I mean, if a nigga gonna count me, hey, no research, bro.
Hey,
I
what's
love you,
up,
bro.
Huey, man? Let the host talk, man. Y'all insane.
I just seen that. I just seen that next to you.
Yo,
I'm
why
not
you
gonna
gonna
say
do me like
that.
that?
I just see that, man. What you who did it?
Ball juggler.
I'm gonna say that, man. I ain't gonna say that. That's why they who did it. I read,
Hey,
No, you
bro.
asking for
man.
you asking
Hey,
for his
listen,
name. Why
bro.
you don't answer his name now, bro? You were just asking for his
Have you
name.
ever heard somebody say that?
Man, I'm not gonna say
Right?
that, man.
Have y'all
Cause I heard your comment.
I know we all
I heard how you went through things.
old.
I heard how you
Please, just one
Hey,
second.
Huey, your
house
mic real
certain
low, Huey.
situations.
Hey, Huey, your mic real low. That's why it seems like people
So,
over talking you. They can't
good.
even hear you.
I love
You gotta mute us or unmute us, and because we can't hear you. We can see you moving, but we can't really hear you. Now go
No,
ahead,
I'm
Huey.
breaking up. Sir,
No, hold up, bro.
what's
Let
good,
Huey
sir?
grab the mic. No, Huey trying to talk, but his mic kind of low. Go ahead, Huey.
No,
Okay,
I can't
well,
hear you.
can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
y'all
that's the
hear
problem.
Huey?
And when you speaking, hold on.
Man,
Somebody
I
got
can
some
hear you
background.
breaking up.
Yeah, they all can't hear you,
I can
Huey.
hear you now, but you breaking up. Though. I ain't gonna lie,
I
dog.
can hear you when they be quiet, bro.
I mean, that's the only reason I would to talk over you if I would heard you.
Hey, just hold on. Just be quiet for 1 second. Hold on. I'm still low. Can I get my mic right for 1 second, y'all? Hold
No,
on.
it sound
Can y'all
good
hear,
now.
can
It's the
y'all hear me?
You
connection.
good, bro?
Yeah, you
No,
good.
y'all can hear me, right? Okay, cool. Now check this out. Binky, let me have one. I know you want one. I mean, I know it might be cold too. I know when you be on it, bro. I've been with you. Like you said, I am you. But I'm just saying, check this out, y'all. Why is it so hard for y'all to see that it's you, right? Do y'all really know that it's y'all? That y'all are all, y'all,
No,
why is all, right? Why
say it
y'all,
again.
don't you know that it's you, bro? It's you. Nobody here but you.
That's why you keep
Okay, that's what's up.
you
But
got
see, but are you
you the
mad
only
at me because I don't acknowledge a ball juggler?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you are juggling.
That's the point.
You don't know the a
Waiting
ball
for you
juggler,
to
but you know what a
not
clown
acknowledge
is.
it.
You know what clowning is, right?
I appreciate it. It works.
Say what? I'm listening.
You
But
gotta
it's breaking up. Dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. It's really breaking up.
listen.
I'm catching what I do and
Clown,
respond to what I can.
hey man,
Hey,
just listen.
bro, why
All
can't y'all just be
right,
educated
cool.
for a
You
minute?
like to talk.
Can
I
y'all
just
just be educated for a minute?
talk. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, bro. I just want a
Who's
second.
that?
Listen, man.
Raul again?
God damn it. This man here. A lot of mercy. All right. It's a minute. It's a 60 seconds in a minute. I'm going to say wait 60 minutes, like an hour for you. So you can just wait. I mean, you just might have to wait a second. If you want to try to figure out something and try to hear and learn, you sometimes you really gotta fucking listen, bro. It's a valuable thing in it, bro. You can't hear what a motherfucker say if you talking over a motherfucker all the time. With absolutely nothing is you just talking, bro. Who is this? Who is that? What are you talking about, man?
I'm trying to figure
Hold
out.
up, bruh.
Take that.
Bruh.
Like,
I know it. Me,
I'm
Bruh.
if I'm talking over
Bruh, what
them,
he
we all trying to
apparently I
bruh.
can't
figure out
hear
too,
them.
bro. We with you. We trying to figure it
Bruh,
out.
what
But
he
if I'm
But
talking?
but if I'm talking
Bruh.
over, I
listen,
apologize.
Bruh.
I
man.
apologize if I'm talking over them, but apparently I couldn't have heard them. If I would heard, I want to talk over them.
The boy that kicked his feet up.
Mercy. Nigga blowing my high, man. That was a fucking 30. It dropped. I gotta use that one, bro. That's a $30 high. You owe me. Put my cash app right now, bro. I'm gonna put my cash app in the link right now. My fucking cash app. Y'all niggas always want to spend money. Y'all love money. Y'all got money. Y'all go to work all the time. Hit my cash app.
I don't fuck with money, man.
I nigga blew my high. Hold on, man. I'm fucking with money tonight. I need some money. This nigga done blew my money. My
Hey,
cash
I'm
app.
gonna hit your shit up, man. Hold on. Hey, just
Hold
let
on,
me
my
back
cash
up. I
app.
gotta
Yeah,
go
go
to
ahead.
the
Here we go,
YouTube.
man.
Hey, where
Hey,
my
I'm
motherfucker?
about to go to the YouTube, man. I'm about to come right back up. That shit, that nigga funny as hell, bro.
Here you go,
Yeah,
right.
but I never talk over nobody that I can hear. If I'm
No,
building
it's
and
because we got some
talking,
background noise going
I
on
ain't
as
gonna
well,
say
though.
nothing on top of it.
Hey, listen, but for real, check this out. Hey, listen, man. Nah, for real. All bullshit aside, man, but it's on the side. I don't even like to eat side orders, but we just eating it. All shit is shit. We eat shit. We eat shit and we die. You never heard your mama ever told you, boy, you can go, or you ain't never told a motherfucker eat shit and die?
I heard the saying before you.
Yeah. All our sayings was meant to be said because our parents was being smart asses. You know how you be a smart ass,
Mm-hmm.
right? Right when they told you, boy, go sit your ass down, you bouncing around all the place because they was putting you under control. They wanted to let you know that you was wired up. You know how you be like, man, why you all, your parents would tell you, boy, you all wired up and shit. Sit your ass down, you got ants in your pants. And you was thinking about red ants because you remember before you recognized what she was talking about, she told you you had ants in your pants, which is ANTS. PANT, which is you got ants in your pants. So we didn't know what they was talking about when they said ants in our pants. We thought they was talking about we was jumping around because we had fire hot ants on our pants and they was biting our ass. Because we remember from when we was here before. When we was here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, when you was here many times. When you was before. The 4 was a 1 and the 3, which is a 4, when the B was a 4. So like if y'all realize like the spell is just out there casting, and once you start chopping the spell, when you start breaking the spell down, you gotta
You
break
become
that
the witch.
motherfucker down.
You become the witch.
Back to your infant mind state
to your when you talk goo goo gaga and baba dada and daddy daddy woo goo. That was the
No,
original.
nothing.
Yeah,
That's
Yui, can I say something, Yui?
yes,
And I'm
sir.
gonna be real brief. I want to be real brief, right?
No, go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
Because I love talking about deities, right? Because to me, I'm a deity, right? But people only gonna recognize that when I'm dead, right? But I recognize that since I'm living right now. So I'm gonna talk about the deity, right? That a lot of people recognize by Legba, right? He is a deity that's supposed to be in the crossroad, right? And he considered to be a trickster. A lot of people are scared of him, but really he's a good deity because he come in the form of an old man and he also come in the form of a little child. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, this is the what right there. So you have to know how to get with him, but a lot of people scared to deal with him because he considered to be a trickster. People think he gonna trick them, but it's only two things. It's only the trickster or the people that's being tricked. So which one are you gonna be? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man,
Who's
ain't
that you
nobody
said?
there
Who's
but
that?
you, bro. We the only ones being tricked and tricking, right? You the only one that's being tricked and tricking. You the only one that's looking at the TV and talking out of it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you hear coming out the TV is coming outside of your mind because you hear it where in your head, right? The voices, the voices of the screen come out your head. They say it's coming out the TV. You feel what I mean? But you hear the TV, all of that shit appear because it came, the vision. What you visualizing is in your head because your eyes is what you seeing. Your eyes is what you looking at. You looking at the eyes of the screen moved around. They got the
Hey,
screen.
hey,
Screen
hey, hey,
with the eyes
Hood.
on it. It's like, you know what I mean? They use a lens. They use a camera lens, which is the eye lens. They use which is one eye is looking through the peephole to get the whole picture.
A lot of people forget their eyes are attached to their brain.
That's the thing. That's the thing. The one eye, is represent the, what I'm saying, it represent the peephole, you know. But if you
There's only one
use
person. There's
say
only
that
one
again.
pupil. It represents the pupil, which is the peephole. It's the peephole. But they say there's pupils out here. So you looking through the peephole and you see a lot of versions of you out here. Now it's more of you out here than just people. It's like you the tree, the air, you the car. It's it. You are it. You are all. You are
I,
everything that's
I
under you.
think
The way
I
you are it. What you
think
thought that is appearance.
let me say this, right.
It just
Is there is a difference? I'm trying to be ignorant right now. Is there is like a difference between the ego and the lower self, or do we think the lower self is the ego? Because I think the lower self looking at everything in 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 uh in a singular aspect and expand it, but I think the ego looking like everything from an expand and to a singular aspect.
Yeah,
Like
the ego is up high, right? Your
yeah,
ego is up
yeah.
high. So you looking on the ground, they just see you down there as a spectator. You speculating, you specking. You feel me? But he know that what you are, it wouldn't be there without you being there. So it go consume you to know that it was. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, man, the ego ain't even up there. You just looking at it in the sky as a bird. You feel me? That they ain't you even know it was a bird. It was just something floating over your head. It was just like the light. It was a light that passed by. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything is just light. It's just an energy, an electric. It's a signal, a sine wave, a signal. We are all just signals, which is. You say is the signal. All we are all signal. It is, which is you see it because it got si. So when they put this is the reason why they utilize these words like this because the spelling of it is what you caught you missing hiss right because we miss hissing, which is the tongue of the serpent. The serpent is the one who talked and slithered through the grass, which is growing grass, which is your ass. You know what I mean? Your green grass, the hairs in your ass. We slithered through it. You feel what I'm saying? This is what they said. This is why they told everybody to forget it because they would forget it. Nobody wanted to be faggot, right? We don't want to deal with men. We nobody another man never wanted to love another man.
Damn, bro. Yo, can you say that again, bro?
That shit was deep.
Because I didn't think niggas hear that, bro. Like, damn.
No motherfuckers don't
Right?
even know, bro. Motherfuckers don't
Not,
even
they
know.
not,
Nah, you can't say it again. See, that's what
well,
them ancestors be talking, man.
well, ancestors. Well, I just said you forgot it because we don't want to be faggot because we had slithered. You know the slithering tongue when you slither. So we miss hissing. So like it's like this, right? Why do singing? Why do women love singers? Because the miss sings. The lady, nature, mother nature, she sings. That's why the clouds is yelling loud. They singing loud. They see loud. So they
Man,
sing loud.
have you
And
ever been in
the
nature, bro?
sun, the
The
sun is
birds,
yelling
the
low,
bugs, the
which is a
water,
harmonic
trees.
tone. They are all speaking in other tones. You feel me? The skin, like J Ma said, the skin is the sky. The sky is what we in. So the skin is what we in. The spirit lives within. So we breathe the air in and breathe it out. You feel me? Of what they would call your nostril or your nose. You feel what I'm saying? But your nose is just what you nose. You feel me? That's why I said in your face because it got sun. They got the sun in your face, but they rearranged it so that you would separate yourself from the sun because the
Hey,
sun is
Huey.
S-O-N,
Hey,
right? Or
Huey.
S.
I want to ask you.
Hey,
Huey, I want to
I
ask you a
like
real
that one.
question. Huey, I want to ask you a
Say,
real. I want to ask you a question. I don't know. I'm put it in a educated way, right? Do you have anyone that like you know that's not uh alive today? You don't have to be a close one. Oh, all right. Matter of fact, let's use George Floyd, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good, bro. Go ahead.
yeah, I hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I hear you.
All right. So let me ask you something. Do you think George Floyd? Do you think uh he's somewhere having a having an experience like he was here having an experience?
He, he. Say that again, man. You got to say that more in more layman terms. George Floyd in an
I think I can
experience.
explain.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think he's trying to say. I don't know if he's trying to say his accumulated life or just a moment upon death. Do you think he's somewhere experiencing like
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think
what
he
he was
was
saying, like my
there,
mama?
bro.
Do you think he's somewhere with his mama, or
Do
do
you
you think
see?
he's yeah?
Did you ever see him in real life?
I don't think that shit is real.
You ever seen
That's what
George
I
Floyd in
think.
real life?
Who you
Hell
asking, bro?
no.
Anyone?
No, I haven't. He looked
I
like
seen him
Then
on
him.
the TV, not in
that's
real
not
life yet.
him on TV. That's light manipulated to look like George Floyd.
But
There's no
So
one on the TV. So,
he
so
you right about that. That's why I kind of at first I kind of wanted to use somebody that he know, so that so that he would know that they're not here with him physically. But
okay,
since he
I see
knows
what you're saying.
since he
Yeah.
knows
the
the
one that
why,
you know
yeah,
lives in you. Like he was saying through the whole video, everyone, you the only one that can see. You the only one witness the one leave, and you let them leave because you educated.
The
Oh,
numero uno.
so let me try to build with him. So you're saying that the one that's so called dead, right? As they say, they inside of us, right? That's what you're saying.
But they live in you because you're the only one that ever seen them live.
If ever existed too.
But how do you think when you say leave? Do you mean like by how we talk about them, or just like, or do you mean like they doing whatever they like their life move on?
Let me say it this way: real life story. My
Yeah.
granddaddy supposedly passed away in one neighborhood, when my mama and my younger sister could seen that he passed away in their life. But me and my older sister in the new house where my aunt moved to, he was still alive to us. We still could see granddaddy.
he's doing doing like the same thing he used to do, or even doing like things that your
Like
late
he's sitting there drinking on the couch.
oh
Always, he
So
was
it ain't
always
come
sitting on
to
the couch.
existence.
I
So you
think
saying
So,
I think that right there is
so to my mom and my other sister, he was gone. But to me and my older sister, we still could see him.
I think that right there is his
hey, how
essence.
old was you,
Can I say
Yahweh?
something?
Hey, Yahweh, how old was you?
I probably was under 10.
Can I
See,
say
that's
something,
dope.
Yahweh?
That's fire.
Yahweh, can I say something? That's what makes you special. That's why you break the spell. Because people like that, they're special. That and America would
That was
identify
fire.
them. America would identify them and put them in special ed and have them become done. You
Yes,
lucky.
lame,
Yeah, you lucky. You wasn't one of
lame
them.
nigga.
Yeah, but let me say this about that about that. How you see your grandfather right there? That's his. That's a fragment of him. That we in Haiti we consider that to be a habitation, meaning that when we need to call that person, we could just go there because his presence always there. You got what I'm saying? We could
Hmm.
call him anywhere, but there is the fastest way. You know what I'm saying? Even in our dream, we could project ourselves there and do other things.
But
But
just you the only one seeing.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but the way the question I was asking, like the question I was asking to know if they're living is that it's like having like
Hmm.
it's like the life continue, because I felt like what you're saying, it wasn't the continuation of his life, but it was like the point, how you like the checkpoint, you know what I'm saying, like when you
I
check
feel
in
when
there,
we eat from that tree, man, and we
right,
learn good and evil, and the machine run off of Hertz, like Hertz in the computer, or robot HERTZ Hertz.
right,
Um, and we start giving this energy over to something called death.
mm,
Where you can go on a diet and speak dying.
mm,
Um, and I think when we did that, it's like what they call the Mandela effect. Like we went to another side.
Mm-hmm.
but I want to ask you something that's real though, Yahweh. Since that really happened to you,
Hey,
that's a reality to you, because other people wouldn't even understand. But when you live as a kid, like right, do you remember like go to him and like talk to him, or do you remember him saying things to you
Who
and
that?
you were trying your grandfather?
No, I don't. He didn't talk to me
now
like
see here's what happens, man. This is why they send us to elementary, right? They take away our imagination right now. They teach you that imagination is something that's fake
get
when
back to work.
imagination was
Uh-huh.
real as fuck. So when you sitting there looking at your granddaddy, really could it reveal itself to you, right? Even though he was passed away. But once they once they indoctrinate us, once you get to like the sixth,
Eating from
seventh
that tree.
grade, eighth grade, they bleed it out you. Remember when you was in kindergarten, all the shit you would talk to your fucking stuffed animal. That motherfuckers be talking back, bro. And then be like, oh, you're just in your imagination. No, the fuck it wasn't. It was
Yeah.
a whole different light spectrum. It was a whole different realm that you was tampering in with. And then, you know, they beat it out the kids, bro, and it's sad because I remember my
Hmm.
imagination and that shit was dope as hell. And I
Throwing them
would be
into the fire.
yeah,
Moloch.
I'd be way smarter if I had that same imagination they took
The
from me when I
same
was like
energy.
12 years old,
You
man.
still have it. You
But you
became
still
the
got it,
adult.
Joe. That's why you're here,
You
Joe. I ain't
became
gonna
the
lie.
adult.
That's
Just
yeah.
doing it.
You still got it, Joe. That's
Who
like
think
when
the
you said
adult
Right,
is us?
right. I know I still got it, and that's what I figured out. But look how many years passed by that I ain't know I still had it. Is the
but
Going
point
that's
I'm
out
Like
there
hey,
trying
into
to
the
say.
world.
can I
future,
say
bro.
something?
And
Hey,
that
Joe,
right
can I say
there is
something? That's what I was trying to tell you with P. You see, since there is only one, you know what I'm saying? We everybody. It's just that different version of us take a longer route, but it's gonna end up the same way regardless. You're going to find out that hey man, I'm the shit. I'm the one. You got me saying? I found my you got me saying? You're going to
and you
realize
could
that there
tell
was
people how they
not.
disappear.
Yeah.
Like how you disappeared and became the adult. you could now tell others how they disappearing from themselves, because you know how it feel to disappear from yourself.
And then they tell you in elementary that I had dope teachers back in the day. I don't know if they still got them, but you change every 7 years. So when you 7, by the time you 14, you a whole different person. By the time you 21, you a whole different person. By the time you 28, you a whole different person. By the time you 35, you a whole different. And then it kind of
And
grasps
then leap year,
the growth of the human, basically, because what
leap year
comes with that graph
too.
is wise. Now he's wiser, so you might be smarter than a 60-year-old, way smarter, but he lived through so much shit that his wisdom is beyond your brain capacity. So just because you know the new things that's coming up and you can remember what you read, this, that, and the third, you can't knock the 65-year-old man that say, sit down, young man. Fuck all
Mm-hmm.
that shit you reading. I'm telling you how it is. And that's it's priceless. Mudfoot, man. Salute the Mudfoot off Fat Albert. But go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna read this picture to y'all. Cause hold on, let me find it.
Cat got your tongue, I don't hear you.
It says,
That shit was
I'm gonna read,
easy.
I'm gonna read this quote to you, right? It says, right, grape must be crushed to make wine. Diamond must form under pressure. Olives are pressed to release oil. Seed grow in darkness. So whenever you feel crushed under pressure, pressed, or in darkness, you are in a powerful place of transformation. Just trust the process.
Hmm.
Solitude.
Life is depressing.
Only if you choose it.
Yeah, the new thing, the new things or the nut things, you know what I'm saying, is what is where it's at. It is the same thing. And that's where you create. You know, when the moment where you felt like you against like your back is against the wall. You know what I'm saying? When you hit rock bottom, that's where you can't go wrong at that point right there. This is where you can create. You know what I'm saying? How you wanna come up.
Like mind's eye say, we in the skull, we in the school.
Oh yeah. Literally, right there, and in the middle, in the middle of the classroom.
You know how they had an answer book, the Bible. You know how they had an answer book or stuff. Like, where you could just skip the whole test, right? Go to, to the testament. And
Now
then so
I ain't
you
gonna
can look.
lie, you're the reason why I believe in my dad, because I wanted to give up on my dad for a reason. At one point I really wanted to feel like, all right, he not really connected, even though he's talking all while he's talking, but he not really connected. But at some point, because of you, I believe that because the Bible, and I'm starting to come to understanding that there is a group of people that wrote that book. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible is not that old as they want us to think. It's that old.
It's before the AI, y'all.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question, man?
It's before and after the
And when
AI.
hey, listen right quick, Yahweh. And I'm gonna start with Yahweh. Y'all get 4 sentences, right? If you can write a scripture right now, what would you say if we made a 2020 Bible?
You saying that what you saying? Because no one can stop you saying it.
You can't take mine. That's what I'm writing.
No,
You
no,
gotta.
no, no. Listen, I'm not
You know what I
taking
would
yours. I'm not
Oh,
taking yours. I'm saying you was born to stand right there and say what you said.
you know what
You
I
no.
would
said
So
say?
four
boom. So
words.
hold on. It'll say Yahweh, verse 1. You were born to stand there and say what you saying. You are the truth. Boom.
Because it'll
That's
start
dope.
at what you said.
That's dope as fuck. What would you say, little boy? Because we can
I
really
would say
write another Bible.
this route another book. I would say in the beginning was the now. and the now is forever.
So you would say Alpha and Omega.
You say the now valley?
Now I say I
The
would say
now.
in the beginning was the now, and the now,
Not messing with them.
and I even forgot how I said. In the beginning was the now, and the now is and I damn, I even forgot how I said.
And,
That's
and
crazy.
what
I
is
say,
now?
I
Is the
and the
now
now was
a
forever.
river?
Yeah, and the now is forever. In the beginning was
Mm.
the now, and the now is forever. And the beginning was the now, and the now is forever. Facts. That's what I said. Somebody just told me the bone. The bone. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it is a river.
And I write without
Mm.
wisdom is dumb. That'll be my
That's what I heard.
Hey,
I don't know
everybody
for
heard what
doing
they
my
want.
lecture
Everybody
today.
hear what they want to hear.
Yeah, it's still there.
No,
It's
no,
still gonna
no.
be there.
It depends. No, it depends
I
if
said,
it's a
I said now.
valley.
No, I said now,
It's
which
still
is
gonna
the
be there
present.
now.
I said now, which is the present. And I say is forever. I say in the beginning was the present, which is the now and forever. But if people think I'm saying the now valley or whatever.
Yeah,
But
it is.
yeah,
I
probably.
ain't talking about the Nile Valley on Earth though.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm.
We hear what we want to hear, man. We tell ourselves.
All right, cool.
And
So
now
them the
ourselves.
first six scriptures in the book of Wayne get Huey. You ain't so in the book of Sir Drop, the book of Yahweh, the book of Raul. All
The
right,
book of
cool.
Rashid. Rashid.
Let me tell you how the Bible was wrote. I just want y'all to know how the Bible was wrote, so people don't think it's one person
Is
writing
you standing there
everything.
saying what you saying?
Listen, I'm
Yeah,
telling you
that's
that in the
correct.
Bible, it's not. I want the people to know, and not y'all, that it's not one person that writes the whole Bible. It's a collective. But go ahead.
Apparently, Moses gave the five first books.
I mean, even Shakespeare wrote in the Bible. You understand me?
I
And that's
believe that.
that's to show you. That's to show you
I
the
mean,
consistency.
Shakespeare. I want, I
That's to
want
show
to
you
be
the
surprised if
consistency.
all the pictures came from that image.
The son of Shakespeare.
That's to show you the foundation is fire, and fire is the
I ain't
people.
talking
Every
Shakespeare on Earth. The son of Shakespeare.
That was fire, but no, the person that they proclaim Shakespeare actually wrote scriptures in that
I'm
shit.
saying the
Like you
spirit
can
of
go to
destiny,
Psalms, right?
right?
I mean, y'all could just
Shakespeare,
Google it and see
an
how.
artist,
Listen,
Shakespeare of destiny.
artist.
no, man, it's like you go to like I believe it might even be Psalms 31 or something like that, but you can Google the shit and then you
48,
count so many words, right? Hold on, listen. You
48
count
letters.
is it 48 and then the word spear appear and all that. Well, yeah,
Yep.
that's how so it's the same it's verse 48 then. Yeah, that's how he put his name in there. I mean, the Bible is real complex, man. People be thinking it's like a
The
I heard a
son is
motherfucker
It,
Christopher
tell me
Columbus
but
and
I
Shakespeare.
It's just
I had a
translate.
nigga
but
tell
isn't
me
he an
Dr.
artist?
Seuss. I had a nigga tell me
Yep.
Dr. Seuss was on the level of the Bible, and I just damn near threw my phone out the window.
When you
I'm
see
like,
the
man,
true
hold on.
Shakespeare and the true
So
Christopher
Joe,
Columbus, you
so
see
Joe,
that he
the
all of the
Bible.
above.
So Joe, the
You
Bible
don't
is
know
so
what that
special.
plagiarized how we look.
You heard Joe?
You
The
told
Bible is
yourself you might see a painted picture of something called a white man on ships or something. And I'm saying Christopher Columbus is the Columbus, which is Christ
No,
top her,
but
right?
what
Like
I said was, yeah, you right. I mean, if they didn't plagiarize us being whitewashed, we might look like each other.
hey, both of y'all is right. Both of y'all hit that on the head. And you know what's crazy though? You know why I said that? Because
Christ
Christopher
top her.
Columbus. Yeah, you know why I said that? Because Christopher Columbus left to die, right?
He was a
Christopher
black
Columbus.
man.
And
Listen,
and the
Christopher
Bible,
Columbus was
let me
black.
say this. Let me
the
say this.
Christopher
Bible got
Columbus
the
is the
best.
son.
The
Can
Bible,
I
the
say this?
Bible. You can say it right after this. And it's one line. The Bible got the best lies in the world. But go ahead, Raul.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this first. The Bible is a spell book, and that's why
Mm.
that's why I fuck with Yahweh for
No, it
understanding.
depends on
Hold
how who
on.
reading it
Let
though.
me say this. It's a spell book, period. Because the people that
Cause the
wrote it is rich.
sun,
The
the
people
Not if
that
red
you
wrote it
They
is
writing,
reading
called
it.
it a
Not if
book
a
of
woke
spells.
person reading it.
the
It's not
red
a
writing
spell.
in the Bible, Jesus'
They called it
words,
a book of
which is the
spells.
sun. The sun spoke these words. The sun
Exactly.
is
yeah,
Shakespeare.
of
The
course.
son
Exactly.
of
But that. But listen,
the
Yahweh.
son.
Yahweh. Listen, that's coming from a woke
That's
person
his
reading it.
name. See, I
So,
Yeah,
so
looked
when
at
because
a
their
it's
person
name.
that's not woke read the Bible, it's an absolute spell. But if we read it, we can actually read it and dig into it and take the gems out. But
It's
I'm
still a
saying if you're
spell,
not
though.
even woke and you reading the Bible, you will get trapped in a
Mm,
paradigm
You're
that your
right, but it's
mind.
still a spell, Joe. You're right, but it's still a spell.
when
So
you go through the
Everything is a
scriptures.
spell, though,
And let
bro.
me say, can I say this right quick? And Yahweh is right too,
mm,
because Yahweh is right too, because it coming straight,
Yahweh.
it coming straight from the cosmos, right? The words that's in the Bible is coming straight from the cosmos.
Yahweh,
But hold on, let me say
like
this right
you
quick.
come to save us.
Can I say this right quick? And then I'll pass it right back. It's coming straight
Jesus
from the
Christ to
deities.
save you.
It's coming straight from the deities from the cosmos
Mm,
through somebody that was here, through
I
somebody that
like
was
talking
here,
with people
and
like this because
and
they
that
don't know
person
what I'm
was
saying.
a
Spell,
rich
spell.
spirit. That person was a rich spirit. Spirit. That person that wrote it.
but
The right man
how
come to
did my
save you, right?
how, how do they say in the Bible Moses
That
wrote the
look like.
5 books?
How did Mo?
It's because the people that wrote the book is not the one that's telling the story of the book. Period.
Revelations is
Just
Jesus.
like
Apparently
the people.
Yahweh came
Hold on,
to
let me say,
save us.
Jesus.
let me say,
Jesus wrote the book.
just like the people that won the war is not the people that's telling the story of the battle. It's the same thing that's happening with the book. The people
So
that wrote the
before
book is not them
Aboriginal
telling
or
the
before
story.
Abraham was, I am.
Mm.
So in the beginning was the word, which is Jesus. The word is Jesus. Period. Right?
And that's where you
In the
But
get
I'm
the
beginning was the
asking,
wisdom.
word. In the beginning was Jesus
like,
Christ. Huh?
what's the word for us to move forward to save
At
ourselves?
first, it wasn't Jesus, though, man. We got to
Well,
start
first,
there. First, it
no,
wasn't no
listen, man,
damn Jesus.
bruh, you won't even let me explain, bruh.
Well,
Jesus
explaining.
to
I'm saying
me,
you said at first it
to
was Jesus.
me, to me,
No,
Jesus is
not
how
him.
I see. Jesus is how I see, which is the sun. You call it sun, I think. Jesus is the sun, which
But
is how
that's
I'm
not
reading.
the
Not the
definition
one
of
that's in the
Jesus to
sky that
the
walked on water.
actual
The
reality
sun don't
people.
walk on water. The sun is the only
The
thing that
sun,
can
the
walk on
sun
water.
walk on
But
Washington D.C. The
it's
sun walk
no,
on
it's a
Washington D.C.
reflection.
You feel what I'm saying? The sun walks on Washington D.C. literally. And when
Yeah,
you
the
talk
The
like
sun
Jesus
sun is the
rising
Christ
only
should
is
walk
what
thing
on
they
that can
mean
Washington
walk
by
on
D.C.,
walking
water is
on
the
water.
reflection.
Now, listen,
which is D.C.,
if you go to a ocean and shit,
Babylon.
and you see the sun rise, you will see how the sun walk
Yeah,
on water.
yes, the reflection.
Right. The
And your
reflection,
reflection
Correct,
on
right?
the
That's
earth
why
is
they
Let me
say the
Washington
say, can I
Bible
D.C.,
say
is a
this, bro?
mirror.
Can I
which
say
is
this?
your ID,
Hey,
which
let
is
me say this, bro.
Babylon.
Let me say this.
correct.
Y'all don't pay attention to what y'all was saying.
I know what I'm talking about.
I think you're just
No,
wrong.
I hear him. I
He
hear
said,
him.
let me say
But
it right quick, bro. I'm gonna pass it
ain't
right
no
to you.
person.
Hold
But
on, I'm gonna pass
boy,
it right to you. I'm gonna pass it right to you.
you got it.
He said that he thinks Jesus is the son, but I think both of y'all think he's talking about like a literal son. He was talking about the son that we
Mm.
Man,
see
both of
in the
y'all nothing,
sky, bro.
motherfucker. Man, I don't think shit, bro. What the
That's
fuck
the
is you
only one
talking
that can
about,
save
bro?
you.
And that's
The
our
sun
thing,
above
you
your
know what I'm
head is the only
Sound
one that can
yours,
save you.
bro.
Period.
Bro, I'm the one
saying?
that just told you the
Facts.
reason
You
why
acting
they
like you
say
don't know the
Jesus
truth.
walked
You
on
acting.
water is the
And I'm
sun
telling you,
rising.
if you
Nigga, what
go
the
Yes,
fuck
into
is
this
y'all
oh,
talking?
act
yes.
Do
with,
y'all be
The
if you
knowing?
go
reflection.
into
The
an
Hey,
act with
hey,
reflection.
anyone that can
Hold on, I'm
see the
talking to
literal
Rod.
truth, you're gonna
Cool,
look
we saw the
foolish. I'm
literal
telling
truth.
you.
Yeah, we saw it. Hey, Rod,
Before
did I
you even
not
go in
just
there, I'm
say,
telling you.
hey, Rod,
Yeah,
hey, Rod, did I
yeah. Go
not
ahead.
just tell you that the reason
Because the
they
truth in
say
my
Jesus,
face. I ain't
man,
trying to hear
shut
what you're
up,
saying.
period.
Daddy. Oh, you my daddy.
God damn, bro, no,
You
that shit be
daddy,
trash,
daddy,
bro.
I'm still talking.
I'm
Daddy, I'm
asking
still
Rod
talking.
something, man. You
And
been
I know
talking the
you're gonna
whole
get the drop
thing.
But you
cord.
did say that
Man,
shit, so
I
bro.
know
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
Everybody
let
get
you
trying
the
to
say
make
listen,
that,
y'all
Rod.
bro.
Hey,
fight.
Hey,
listen, Rod. Man,
I
let me
know
ask
you're gonna
Rod
get the
something,
drop cord,
bro.
daddy. I
God
apologize
damn, why
again,
you
Daddy,
always
but I
gotta
know
be
it's
the
too
eye of
late.
the storm,
I know
cuz?
it's too late, Daddy. I know you're gonna get the drop court, Daddy. I
Man, nigga, this
apologize.
ain't the
Oh my
Yahweh
Um,
show,
god.
I'm
nigga.
telling
Shut
you,
the
I'm
you're gonna
fuck
not
be
up,
my
I'm not
daddy
nigga.
all
finna
your life, bro.
Fuck
You're
is
gonna
you
go to
talking
sleep.
about?
You're gonna go
hey,
to sleep,
Man, bro,
sleep
I'm
and
asking
forget you
Ross
my
hey,
something,
daddy.
cuz. Why
You
is
don't
you
remember you my
talking? I'm
daddy till you
asking
get on
Ross
these damn
something.
panels. You don't remember you
repeated
got a
you
son out
stupid
here. You
ass
don't even
nigga.
Hey,
um.
Ross. Hey,
You don't
Ross.
remember
Yeah,
you
I'm
got
trying
a
to
yeah.
flip sides.
You're
You,
this
you keep
stupid
forgetting
nigga.
you got a
Hey,
son out
Ross.
here somewhere. You
Go
gonna
ahead,
take
Joe.
care of me, right? You feel me?
Man, this nigga trash and don't
My
nobody
Man,
mama
never
ain't got
check
man,
no
this
I'm
child
trying
nigga,
to
support
fix
from
bro.
you.
sides.
Man,
I'm
Okay.
trying
shut
to get
up,
mad.
nigga.
Um, I
Man,
ain't got
shut
no
up, bro.
child
I
support
ain't
from
that
you,
me,
daddy.
bro.
So you know
I'm
what, daddy?
always,
Fuck
but
you.
man,
Like,
shut
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
All right, fuck
Fuck
me,
you,
bro. All right, well,
daddy.
shut.
Like, you know
Long
what
as you
I'm saying?
shut the
Hey,
fuck
hey,
up,
I'm
I don't
t-
give a
hey,
fuck,
hey,
bro.
hey, 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 hey,
Hey,
hey,
Rod,
hey,
here go the
hey, hey,
question,
hey,
Rod.
hey,
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 Rod,
hey,
here go
hey,
the
I ain't
hey,
question.
received no
hey.
child support
Before
for
Cause
we
this
get
40
nigga
something
mad,
act
what's
years.
your
fucking all
life?
Huey shows up. Hey,
Okay,
listen,
you know,
bro.
Before we
Here
get
go the
mad,
question, Rod. Here go the question, Rod. Reason why they say Jesus walked on water is the sunrise. That's what that's all I was trying to say.
yeah,
Before
yeah,
I was
yeah.
bluntly beat up, right? Hold on. Before I was bluntly beat up by this fucking troll ass nigga, bro. And you gonna quit doing that shit, bro, and I'm gonna expose you, bro.
Now, but
Fuck,
expose
you
me,
know,
nigga.
bro.
Man,
Joe,
Please,
people
shut up,
ain't talking
nigga.
please,
about
Y'all
you.
go ahead,
fuck
man.
that,
Shut
bro.
up.
you
Please
see,
Man, shut
expose
up.
me.
You a troll, nigga.
I
Ain't
see,
want
nobody
to
I
be
don't like
checking your
police.
exposed.
bitch
Like,
ass.
like, please, I can use that shit. I want to use it. What happened?
But yeah,
No, he
like
basically was
speaking
saying that
speaking of
the reason people said that, no, he
speaking of the Bible being
I
being
like to be exposed.
being
I
a
want to
spell book,
use it. Like,
being the Bible being a spell book. That's the reason why we have to
they say I'm
decipher it
thrown.
because
Um,
it's written
no,
in code.
no,
I'm thrown.
It's written in
yeah,
the
it was
time
a
when.
code.
Let me tell
And
you why.
basically,
Let me tell you why.
no,
Can I
he
tell you
basically
why?
was saying you
Can
can,
I tell you
but
why?
after me,
All right. It's because it was written at the time the
you
people
gonna
was in
keep going.
captivity. It written in the time the people was in captivity. So they had to read. So they
It's
had to write
before
the Bible.
AI and after
So
AI.
so they had to write the Bible and
We
code.
sitting here looking
So they
at
had
each other.
What the hell is a B and B C and all
We sitting
that
here looking
crap?
at each other, man. This artificial intelligence fucking us around.
yeah, you're lying.
None of
We the
that
one
makes
thinking
sense.
we the one. I know it don't because you educated. You know what I'm saying, how you get on this screen? Like,
You funny.
like how you press the button and get in
You say
this
you already know.
screen? You educated, right? That's how you got in here to do all this questioning. Um, in the first place, right? Right?
No, I'm not questioning. I'm no, I'm not questioning. I'm just stating.
Commenting, statement
Fair,
making, right? That's how you got in here
correct,
making statements through
correct.
education. How you
I didn't
get in
ask
here,
no.
right? Like, okay, so you don't want to realize that you under spells, right? That's how you got in here.
I'm not under a spell. I'm
Never
under
mind. Never mind.
realization.
Then when they say I'm not, I can't help but to tell them never mind because you responded to me to tell me you not, and I don't know how you
No,
responded
no,
to me. You
no,
ain't how you
no.
can
What
Indigenous,
respond.
I'm
You ain't.
saying, what I'm
indigenous,
saying is,
indigenous. I got a
I
question for you, bro.
realize,
I got a question for you,
I
indigenous.
realize.
Because hey,
Oh,
I got a
you
question
gonna
for you,
ask me
bro.
a question?
I got a question because it's on your field because
This funny.
your title is indigenous. Your title is indigenous. So I
Yeah,
immediately
so you gonna clown
Oh
me?
well, I might be ready to talk with Colinago now, really.
You want to teach in the building, huh? I hear you. No, I hear things, but I play it off.
hmm We always did.
can I be with you, indigenous?
Now what
Can
the
I
hell
ask you?
Raw on with me?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question, bro. Because you're indigenous.
I'm trying to. I'm trying not to engage this dude, but he wanted to smoke. There's no
Hey,
Hey,
ain't no
hey, I
smoke.
don't want no smoke, bro. I be trying
Ain't
to
no
back
smoke.
out, bro. I
hey,
be trying to tell folks I got
hey,
foolishness for you.
hey,
Um,
hey, Raul.
I ain't got no
Hey,
smoke.
Raul, don't bring burnt matches.
I ain't got no smoke.
me either.
Hey, bro, he's an
It might
ass
feel
king.
like smoke
Hey,
though.
he's an ass king, bro. I'm just being an ass king. You feel me? So you can, hey, bro, you got it. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
don't bring burnt matches.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just being an ass king. I'm just gonna ask you
What's
something.
good? No, I'm
All
good.
right,
No,
so
actually, I serious up for you.
you're indigenous. Do you represent the people of America? Or are you a
I'm
descendant?
Cherokee.
Are you a descendant of the people of America?
I just said
Where
I'm
where where
Cherokee.
where man? Where is your
I'm
blood? Where?
Cherokee.
All right, so let me ask you this: where is your bloodline go before the AI
Man,
era?
think about my last name, 561. That's Florida, bro.
That's AI talk. I'm trying to ask you.
Hey, I talk, nigga, I'm from Palm Beach, Born Beach.
Chill, bro. Chill, chill,
561. Look at the area code, bro.
chill. All right,
Like
He
I
not
don't just say
listening,
I'm
bro.
just
Please try to
indigenous.
hear him.
No, I'm
chill,
being
bro.
serious with this dude. Nigga, I ain't
He
just say
being
I'm
serious too, man.
indigenous.
He being
Chill, bro.
serious too,
Five
man.
six one. That's my area code.
He say that's AI talk,
That-
bro. That's AI
yeah,
talk for
that's
real.
what
I
I'm
heard him.
talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's
I
the
heard him.
AI code, bro.
He telling
An
you.
AI code. How is that an AI code when I give you my area code? Where I'm from, indigenous.
Mm, 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 mm.
Bro, I'm
Damn.
trying to ask. So you basically, so you're AI. So you
I say
originated back.
I gave you my area code.
So you.
That's AI talk for real. It is.
There ain't no AI talk. Like how's an area code AI talk, bro?
He asked you like, what was it called before AI, right? Like, do you know
Oh no, I say I'm
what you was?
Cherokee.
That's AI though. That's still AI.
How, how's that AI?
Cause the people, nobody was
Where you
calling themselves
from?
Cherokee before the AI. I'm from IT.
Oh my God. See,
Have
you really gonna do this?
Bro, I tell you, bro. What you mean?
No,
I'm
me,
from the
you
light,
got
from
into this
what you come
before.
from, right?
So you're a real AI then. I'm from Haiti.
I know that. That's why I didn't say it. And
I'm from the light,
man,
man.
my granddad from Barbados. I told you
You come
that.
from the light.
But
Sperm is
I'm
sunlight.
from Florida. That's where
Sperm
I
is
grew
sun.
up. All
Right.
my family ancestors grew up.
Sperm is sunlight.
That's where the
Yeah, but
sperm
I
We
come
are
from a
from the
dad.
sun.
satellite
Hey,
grew up.
We are from the
I
light.
came from my dad. I came from my daddy, but I built myself in my mama's womb.
But did you just hear Yahshua?
What?
Sperm is
Yahweh?
sunlight.
Well, yeah, that's a sperm I grew up from. That's what I said right
We
after
from
that.
the sun.
All right. So let me ask you a AI question. Do you think the people?
You gonna give me the response? You call me AI? I'm going.
Now I'm
You
asking
call
you an
me
AI question.
AI? You
I
call
listen.
me AI? You really did that?
Nah, I just speak the language. I'm not saying you did, but you just speak the
He
language.
say he artificial intelligence, right? He is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
you
saying.
giving
I
artificial
call
intelligent
it.
answers. I mean,
No,
So
how am I
brother
giving
is
artificial intelligence answers if
uh,
I'm literally from the ground I
you have
sprung from?
you have children, brother.
Correct.
Okay, when they learn to read ABCs or 1, 2, 3, did you show them what a five was, or they just know?
No, I
Come
didn't
on.
show. I mean, I did my best, but I didn't show them because school did.
Okay, the school showed them what
So
a five was. So that's
so you
AI
point.
talk, right?
So you will point them to the
Man,
school.
This,
I hear exactly what you're saying.
mm-hmm. That's AI talk, artificial
And
intelligence.
I'm being no,
The
man.
dollar got a the dollar got
I'm
AI on
being
the back of it.
I'm
The
being
dollar got
honest.
AI on
What
the
the
back of
hell
the
you
dollar.
talking about
Literally.
AI?
Listen, the dollar got AI on the back. They call it eye on the pyramid. It got AI on the back of the dollar. The dollar is artificial intelligence, which is a solar calculator. Same thing.
Hey, bro,
But
I can put, hey, I can put that to you. Hey,
being yourself and
indigenous, I can
representing
put that.
yourself, you don't represent that.
Hey, indigenous, I can prove that to you if you have an
Well,
iPhone.
Jesus, he was also numbered amongst the people.
Hey, if you got a phone,
Mm,
you can ask Google. You can
I'm
ask Google
listening.
a question. If you have an iPhone or
Ask
Android, you
Google,
can
am
ask
I
Google.
AI? Man,
You go,
I'm
you
the
no,
realest
no,
thing
not
you
if,
ever
not if,
seen. Hey,
listen, not if you
hey,
are AI.
let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Hey, this before I realized it. I'm the best that ever did it. That got away with it.
Hey, we watched you though, so
Is that AI?
we use AI to get our message across. That's not you on the screen, brother.
No, you want to see me on the screen?
But he
No, I'm
said,
saying even if you put yourself, you think on there, it's still not you. It's light manipulated to look like you, which is identification or ID.
No, no, that no. See, I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. No, actually,
man, he ain't
you
doing that. He's
can you
just
can
showing
pick
you
you
what's
you can
happening to
make
you.
a
Put
He's
yourself on
showing
there.
you
Let
what's
me pinch
happening
your
to you,
cheeks.
bro.
Then let me pinch your
Bro,
cheeks.
I
Put
told you
yourself
this.
on the camera and let me pinch your cheeks.
what the hell?
I mean, your cheeks on your face, right?
No, no, that's me in the back of a TV screen.
That's right. It's not you. You sitting right there.
Why? But why would you want to pin somebody's cheek?
Because I can't pinch your cheeks because you can't put yourself on the screen. It's not you. It's light manipulated to look like you.
Even if it was me, why would you want to pinch my cheek?
To show you that I can't. But if I could, I'd love to show everyone.
This sound
I
Mm-mm.
want to
ridiculous
Hey,
to
know.
you
me.
remember? Hey, you remember in the movie New Jack City when Nino was walking around with the Rottweiler and he say, "Sit your $5 ass down before I make change." You remember that scene, bro?
Man,
That was good.
I'm not trying to like engage
Bro,
in the like.
that's like somebody asking you, why are you playing basketball, bro? Nigga, it's a
Man,
game.
I'm not
Play.
doing this.
What are you saying, bro? It's a game. It needs to be played.
White man can't jump, right?
Right, right.
You think I don't know that?
Because he already up there. White is clear, y'all. White is clear to me. White is clear to me. Clear is white to me. According to what definitions say, white is clear. hmm I wish we could see. White is clear.
Man, you look at my daughter just got home.
Ooh, I'm glad I'm lucky. You might chase a man on his porch.
Hey, indigenous, do you know anything about the mind?
No, I'm being serious. Like I'm trying not to talk loud.
Indigenous, do you know anything about the Mayans and the Aztecs?
Dude, I know too much about the
Can we talk
Aztecs.
about it? Can we talk about it?
Okay, you gonna challenge my science?
I
Okay,
ain't
what's up?
challenging you, bro. We can listen, but everything is not a challenge, it's a conversation, bro. If you we can
Okay,
me my favorite listen, my favorite thing is to
what
agree
about
to
the
disagree.
Aztecs?
Uh, what do you know what happened to them?
You talking about the migration?
What? I'm talking about the people.
Yeah,
Do
I
you know what
said the
happened?
migration.
No, I'm talking about do you know what happened to our people? Why do you think they're still here today? Or
Mm.
do you think they disappear, or do you think something happened? What do you think? Where do they go? What happened to them? Or do you know?
Actually, it's the people you see today that's being labeled Negro.
Say that again.
It's the people you see today being labeled Negro.
Yeah, but the Aztecs wasn't like a label. No, it was a people.
I
But
didn't
I'm
say
not
that.
trying to. I mean, I know you didn't say that, but that's kind of like what you referring. Your answer referring to a label. No, but I'm trying to get to specific. Do you know? All right. Do you know? All right. This is the people today. I can point and say they are the Aztecs or not. The Aztecs they disappear or they was wiped out or you know what I'm. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, no. Actually, after time and years, actually, it got washed into the the um
The flood.
my bad. I had to burp. No, 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 no. Actually, it got timed into the Wall Street, Black Wall Street.
The Black Forestry was tied into some Pan African shit.
Man, they ain't had nothing to do with no African.
I'm saying that I'm saying the energy, the
I'm
Bro, that's
telling
mindset,
the
you.
mind.
intelligence
I'm
talk,
saying
bro.
that
That's
I'm not saying the
Black
people.
Wall
I'm
Street,
saying
bro.
the
That's the
energy, the
evil Wall
mindset.
Street, bro.
I'm saying the energy, the mindset was Pan
I
African.
ain't talking about
Nothing to
skin
do with
color.
African.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying
Hey,
the
y'all, I
people.
don't know what's going on, but on my end, I can't hear nothing y'all been saying on my phone, my computer. I don't know if the StreamYard tripping or what, but I cannot hear y'all. That's why I ain't been saying nothing or getting involved with y'all been talking about. I can't hear nothing what's going on, literally. So I'm thinking I gotta end it and restart one. I don't know what the hell going on.
Yeah, let's
This
restart it. Let's restart it.
yeah,
Restart that ASAP.
tripping. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back and start another one, y'all. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, I hate to end it so abruptly, but I'll be right back. All right.
All right.
Y'all, all everybody in the chat, everybody who was sticking around, we had a good one, man. Everybody was sticking around, wasn't nobody leaving. There's like 23 people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of new faces around. Y'all more than welcome to come up and get involved with it, man. And we can have an oral conversation. I mean, fuck it. I ain't gonna.
Hey, Huey, give it a better title, like Black Wall Street against Africanism.
I'm just saying. I don't know. See, like y'all just said that. I don't know what the hell is y'all said. It just broke all the way up. All I heard was
I
laughter.
was just. Can you hear me, Yuri?
Yeah, that's terrible, man. I can't do this shit. This shit's pissing me off.
But
Man, all right,
in
y'all.
business,
I'll be back in a minute.
in business, what I was saying.
He was my bad, but what I'm saying is label it Black Wall Street, and everybody gonna bring their science on that.
Evil Wall Street.